some shit lined up for your asses. Oh, man, I know we're an hour late today, man. Please hit that like, subscribe, share it out. We got some good ones for you. We got a regular classic moment man in the building, and we got a new Boricua member in the building. You already know how we do, man. Boy, you gonna get them feathers ruffled today, man. I kick Little Lemon to the curb. We don't want to hear that little bastard talk, but let's get into this intro because my guest can't stay that long. But we gonna bring you the hotness, man. And boy, it ain't gonna be what you think. So I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Let's get it popping.
Yeah. It's him. You're now tuned into the dopest. It's him. Wanna wait, drag, and stay in the latest fashion. You think it's a game till we start clashing. War zone where I'm from, bullets like magic. 2K on your head, that's a backseat. I could put a END to all you lanes, whether outside or in the crib. On the game, limit tech with the best system. PlayStation for the staycation, Nintendo Switch for your wisdom. New level, whatever you want, you been on it. It's only one way to support it. Binge on it, never lag. Whip your ass with hella swag. Cuban cigar lit, I'm the victor with the class. You thinking you can toy with limit tech? Well, you boys been how you breaking your joystick? Who been feeding you poison? If you in your fort tonight, tune in to the Brooklyn night forecast and 108 Dragons.
Yo, you good, bro? Yo, welcome. You already know what it is. You already know what it do, man. We got a special episode, man. Boy, get your popcorn. We gonna get it cracking. We gonna get it lit. You know how we do here, man. Everybody welcome in, my people. We gonna get some introductions popping. You already know the guy to the bottom left. But we got somebody special to the top right. It's my man that get the internet in a fluster. It's my man that shows you life skills as gaming. I know y'all be mad with him when he dropped those facts.
Emotional.
When he picked the mic up, and he definitely gives you what it is.
That's right. All facts.
It's my guy, man. Doc Ness. My dude, what's good, son? Welcome. Good to have you, man.
Baby, that intro. Thank you,
Good to have
puppy.
you.
Thank you, Doc Dog 185. There's levels to this. You already know. And we about to get into all these levels tonight, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be some stuff we're gonna talk about, some things we're gonna have to reconcile, and that's right. Look at all them levels. Look at HARGEET. Yeah, that's right. All them levels. That's right. I'm just happy to be here, man. I'm glad you invited me on. I was watching your podcast. It was like 2-3 weeks ago, and then we were chatting up, and you were like, "Hey, I need to have you on." You hit me up. I couldn't do last week. Thank you for letting me hop on this week. So I hit you up today, right? I was like, "Yo, you doing your podcast today?" I was like, "Ah, bet, let's hop on." So I appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Now I appreciate you reaching out because I technically only bring people here I respect.
Oh, I
No matter,
appreciate that.
don't matter the platform. I only bring people. I don't. I don't bring nobody on here. Even if you got a difference of opinion, I still respect your opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I only bring on people I respect. I ain't gonna get in here and be lying. But I definitely appreciate you reaching back out and linking up. Plus, I
Man,
told
thank you,
Kid
brother.
Santi, he was like the bridge. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know y'all knew each other. Me and Kid Santi go back a long way, so that was a good link, man. But I appreciate that. If
Oh
I
yeah.
knew you knew my brother Hargeet, you'd have been here.
Oh yeah, but no, I listen. I gotta be honest with you. When it comes to this content creator circle, Hargy gotta be the most popular. He gotta be.
Yo,
Everybody, he
Really?
on
yo,
everybody podcast, bro. That
yo,
boy,
he's definitely the
right?
Denzel of
Yeah,
this shit.
man, he on
He everywhere. And
everywhere,
you know what's
bro.
crazy? You know what's crazy, Doc?
Uh,
This motherfucker don't even have a social media platform.
that's what I'm saying. How he should
Nope.
have
He
his
don't,
own
no
stuff. Hardy,
Twitter,
what are you
no
doing,
Instagram,
dog?
no TikTok. This
No.
motherfucker just out here on podcasts and podcasts
Oh.
and podcasts like a celebrity.
Yeah, like
This
a
shit,
celebrity fan, bro.
this
Yo, tell me,
motherfucker.
it'll be any given Saturday or Sunday. I'll be looking at one podcast, hop onto the other one. I'm like, wait, he on both? He do streaming? How he on both? How he on both
Listen.
podcasts? Yeah,
I never seen a dude not promote himself and be popular.
fact.
That's serious shit. Cause usually you tweeting out, you showing all your shit, or you know what I'm saying? Yo, this is what I bought on. This is what I'm talking about. This motherfucker just here.
Yeah.
With that being said, man, this man needs no introduction. He's a regular here. You already know what it is. He's the Silent Sultan. It's my man, Hoggy.
Yo. Thanks for having me on again. Yeah, and great to be on with Doc again. It's been a while. It's been a while,
sir.
hasn't it? Yeah,
Listen,
we had some fun, and as usual, like every day, there's another story of Xbox Day.
Yeah, it is what it is, yo. I don't even. Yo, these dudes is.
Nah,
You think these dudes are fucking undertakers the way they just killing off everybody and shit. It's like a John Wick movie. Everybody getting shot, but nobody ain't dying. This shit crazy out here.
we really gotta talk about this though, cause the more I sit here and I think about it, the okey doke is crazy. Don't tell anybody, but it's an old game. But don't tell anybody.
Oh no, we gonna get into that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, listen, we gonna get into that. I'm talking about we gonna get because you know what?
no, you got
Technically-
the order. I saw the order. If you do, you typically go.
No,
in the order?
no. We gonna freestyle, but
Oh, okay.
this is what kills me. Let's get this shit started early. This is what fucking kills me. What the fuck is Xbox technically gave these motherfuckers? You had a 19-year-old gaming Gears out pre-order Ghost of Yote and Death Stranding 2 on their platform.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is that true?
Yes,
What?
it was hired pre-ordered than their own shit.
Oh, I didn't.
And then they come out here and be capping. Then it took off. We're not gonna even talk about Forza.
Forza,
they-
they really
yo.
well over there.
They're blowing their cash on old shit. Forza 5,
Forza Horizon 5, yeah.
Forza Horizon 5 is from 2021, and that is an Xbox game.
It is.
That's not a. That,
It's an Xbox game that they downplayed when it came out. Remember,
No, but
they tried
George-
to act like it wasn't. And I remember when Forza Horizon 5 came out, bro, that game was on fire. Bro, back when Game Pass was only what was Game Pass ultimate? $14 a month back then. Woo, those were the days, bro.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
that when you started selling crack.
Yeah.
They gave out shit for free, right? They gave you a sample,
Oh,
and then when you
man.
got addicted, we want
Damn.
$20.
Damn, bro.
That's what they doing, and these dudes don't understand it. But Doc, man, let's talk about that real quick, man.
Yeah.
Old games being scrutinized by the Xbox community, but as a software company, you see 500 million versus 125 million, even though you got 80 million sold. How do you feel about that whole situation? Talk to me.
So here's the thing. The moves that Xbox is making make sense. It does. Nobody can say that it doesn't make sense. My only thing is the celebration that's happening on the PlayStation side. To me, is the more I sit back and I think about this, it's like you understand that they were complaining. Some of them were complaining when they saw all the remakes and remasters from their own company, right? Because this generation of PlayStation 5 has had a lot of remakes and remasters, right? Now here goes Xbox giving you a remake of an old game, and the celebration is through the roof. Now, I don't know anybody in the content space circle right now that's surprised by this. I think everybody knew it was just a matter of time until Halo went over there, right? What I am surprised about, and I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised it wasn't the Master Chief Collection. That would have been a flex, right? But even then, it's still an old game. But campaign evolved. To me, it looks like nah. It's a cash grab that they're gonna throw out there for the ponies, and it's gonna sell. I think it's gonna sell, but I think if they would have dropped the Master Chief Collection, it would have sold well. So that's the only thing that confuses me. I don't understand. But no, but listen, that whole Xbox tax thing, I've been saying it. That thing is real, bro. Xbox should just rebrand completely at this point, because anything that has their name on it gets scrutinized. So when it's a game that's just theirs on their platform, am I lying? I'm not lying.
No, it's just a question.
No.
Even if they rename it, will it matter? I don't think it will. I think they'll always have this.
They've been hating on Windows since '95.
No, it's like this. They should do it quietly. You know how there's people that be like, I don't shop at Walmart, but they go shop at Sam's Club, and they don't know it's owned by the same people. Like that. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. That's what they should do. Or people that be like, I don't like any Samsung devices, but they don't know that the iPhone, the screen is made by Samsung. You know what I'm saying? Like that. They should do stuff like that quietly, right? Like, like I don't, bro. As soon as they put that Xbox on this, it was a wrap. It was a wrap.
Yo, look.
Xbox is literally hated in the gaming industry, and it's weird, bro.
No, because these suckers are threatened. That's why. They're threatened.
But I don't. Why are they threatened?
Why you care about last place? Why are you threatened by last place?
Why
when
are
I
they
come
threatened?
across that finish line at first, you think I give a fuck who's in third, fourth, fifth, and sixth?
But
Nobody cares.
What do you think it is? What do you think that the hatred really is? There's no way they're still hurt from what happened during the Xbox One era. Because I heard about it. I heard during the Xbox One, a whole bunch of people left Xbox because they were like betrayed and all this other stuff. But it's like they still hate them. But then when their games go over there, you're championing it. Like it don't make sense.
As my boy P Lump in the chat would say, make it make sense. As he did that $2 super chat. Stop everything and play my damn theme song. Now, yo, listen, John, I know you did a super chat. I know you did a super chat, but I can't find it, man. I can't find it because the show wasn't start. Wait a minute, I did find it. I got it. Let me read this super chat by my boy John CJ, and we're gonna get back into these topics. Shout out to that super chat from my boy. Hold on, let me hit you with them titty thanks. You know what I'm saying? We do the titty thanks. Yeah, the titty thanks. We do the titty thanks around here.
Harvey, what's happening, Harvey? My channel won't survive this. What's happening?
Yeah, Mr. Titty Thanks over here. Shout out to my man graphic guard with that great artwork. You know what I'm saying? The Titty Thanks around here.
I see it.
with Halo going to PlayStation and then doing remakes, do you think the remake and the other Halos? Dog, tackle that real quick.
No, they need to. That's what did the dude, is it Sean Layden that said it, that PlayStation putting games on PC is just printing money? It's the same way the other way around.
Yeah.
Xbox putting games on PlayStation is just printing money.
I want to say it was Shuhei, right? I think it was Shuhei.
Shuhei just said it. Somebody said that. But listen, but here's the thing, right? The numbers are the numbers, man. PlayStation, for whatever reason you want to say, they can sell consoles. Even though people are playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever, the same games that are available on Xbox, they're just selling more consoles over there, right? So why would Xbox not put their games on that platform? My whole thing is, why? What are they waiting for? Like, please explain to me, guys, why are they waiting on Starfield? Starfield was been exploded right now. Why are they waiting on it?
I'm gonna tell you, Doc.
They need to put the whole collection over there.
No,
yes, they do, man. What we doing?
Listen,
tell me why not.
It's like when you marinate your food, right? You Puerto Rican, you know about that pernil. You know about that. You take them seasoning. You know about them seasonings. You stab that pork shoulder up. You poke them holes full of the seasonings, and then you let it sit there and marinate. See, this is what they doing to them. And this is what's crazy. Y'all getting excited over old shit. So what they do, they let it bake in the oven. They let it chill. You smell it, the house is smelling good at Christmas. You're like, yeah, that banana gonna be crazy. Mm-hmm. and then they're giving it to you in little bits of pieces. Don't give them the Master Chief Collection. Give them each version individually and let them wait.
Charge them $70 for each version.
Yo,
how much you think this thing's gonna be?
$39.99.
$40? Yeah, that's
I mean, because we bought this shit like 100 times.
Yeah, $40.
We bought every version of this motherfucker.
So MCC, the reason they aren't doing it is because they don't want to deal with that engine, the Blam engine.
You think that's what it is?
They don't want to deal with it, and that's why it took them enough time to just fix it to work the way it's supposed to work. Remember, it took them years to get that thing to just work.
I heard it was a disaster, right, when it came out.
So,
yeah, that shit was bad.
They're like, it's running. We're not touching this shit. They went to slip space with Infinite, and that was the big problem they had. Was they decided to take, it's basically Blam 2.0, and they could never get enough people to just retain that knowledge and understand how to continue with the engine. That's been their headache. That's why they haven't done it. And they're like, we don't want to touch this. It's much easier to say we're taking UE, and we're going to make UE the path that allows us to take things anywhere, right? Because UE works everywhere. You don't have to worry about it. It's just done.
Yeah, but,
right. And so that's the thing. You still have to work with the back end, though. What was that?
Right. Ain't that the problem they have with Slipstream? Because even when they brought in the contractors, they had to teach these motherfuckers how to use it. Oh,
that's been their problem, right? And I think that's why they shipped it to UE. They're like, we're done with this. We don't want to deal with it now. Right. Why did they have the multiplayer? Because they still have to make the back end work with that, right? So they're going to get to that eventually.
That ain't make sense to me either. To me, if you want to kill PlayStation at their own game, the thing that PlayStation cares about the most right now
is they already did that.
Games, right? They care about live
service. They already did that.
So keep dropping live service games over there. They own COD. You're right. They do own COD.
But hold on. They
already did right. They do own COD.
They also got Gears, right?
It's not organic. It's not organic.
I don't care about organic. They bought Bungie. I'm done with that narrative. They went and bought the studio that freaking was made by Xbox. No, you're not made, but really was put on the scene by Xbox.
How's that working out for him? How's that working out for him? Because what I heard, I'm gonna get to the, but I heard that Bungie was a better purchase than ABK. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. I mean, I thought that was crazy, but okay.
Well, they were saying it because ABK costs too much, and now they got to make their money back and all that stuff. Which that whole money talk, man, like I don't understand. For me, I don't know the business enough to even care about if Microsoft is making money or not. All I care about is what are you giving me? That's all I care about. You know
pocket watching somebody, you can't even talk to them. That shit is.
I don't. Yeah.
That shit. Dude hit me overnight. Yo, we got 80 million consoles sold on my boy P Lump channel. I said, what the fuck does that got to do with you? You broke. But you're a 1 year gamer. What the fuck you mean we? Where's the we come in? What are we talking about here? Right? What's your bank account look like? Yeah. Like
we bought ABK. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't buy shit. We get advantage. You know what helped us out with ABK? Fucking Game Pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get to these super chats real quick, man. My man P Lump highlighted on the screen says, these ponies mad because they not like us. And my man, Drawn TJ, we going to get you on next week, bro. Halo 2 Remake would look insane, especially with those cutscenes they have now from the anniversary. Facts, they're going to titty. Goddamn, thank you. We appreciate y'all for them super chats, man. We definitely appreciate you. Listen, man, HARGEET, talk to me, man. How you feeling about this whole success of Xbox with this 500 million? I mean, I knew they was going to be all right with playing everywhere, but this 500 million number, now you see Halo moving. They seem to be winning at what they do best, which is software. Talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, they've been getting to that level because, of course, mobile, right? And we forget that ABK part, the king part, that really brought in the cash. It's astonishing how much Candy Crush makes. And it does. What does it even need to do? It just generates money.
If you had Twitter, you would have seen me post a picture on the A train, and like 30 people was playing in one car. Candy Crush. I posted a picture. It was like, I'm just taking pictures of people. I said, yo, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I work
that's
for
what
Mass Transit,
it is.
Doc.
What it is.
You know
Like,
what I'm
they
saying?
make money. And- so you don't
It's a
even have
cash
to worry
cow.
about like the rest of it. Like they just make cash on that.
Yeah.
And then like there's the rest of Activision Blizzard. But that increased their user account quite a bit. We also have Minecraft, which is just this massive behemoth thing that just keeps running for whatever reason. Like I've tried it, I don't care. It just doesn't work for me. But like, good God, that game is huge. So it keeps making money on top of it being like one of the better movies that came out. It's just even more money. Here you go. All right.
Yeah.
So, it's a crazy level, but whatever. Like, so 500 million. Like they've been targeting 3 billion. To get to that level, they need to do more. But like that, 3 billion is going to be a lot more mobile than it is going to be console.
Of
or
course,
even PC.
mobile is the biggest thing. Right.
But they can certainly expand on their own PC, and they can expand a bit on console by just selling to other people's consoles. They don't even have to worry about their own console. You just sell to everybody else's console.
Yeah.
They don't care. And like it just increases their monthly active user count, right? And ultimately the engagement where they get transactions, that's what matters. If they can make money, that's what they're looking for, right? So Microsoft is like that, right? Xbox may have been kind of playing in the arena of like we have to have exclusivity and make our own console ecosystem, but Microsoft doesn't give a shit. Microsoft says, how do I make money wherever you are? That's what they've been doing, and it made them a $4 trillion company. It's just the way it is. They don't care if you're on Linux, great. You're on Mac, great. You're on Windows, great. You're on Android, great. You're on iOS, don't care. Here you go. Use our stuff, please.
The other thing I'm Hargey. So one of the things that I look at is the whole. They've been getting their butts whooped in the console space for like 2 generations now, right? So it's like, why would they not try something different? You know what I'm saying? Why would they not try something different? And clearly to me, the exclusivity thing for Xbox doesn't work, because when the games were exclusives, nobody wanted to buy them. Those same people that bought Forza Horizon 5 on PS5 could have been bought it on Xbox when it was exclusive to Xbox, but they didn't, right? So obviously it didn't move them over there, right? So all these people excited right now for Halo, this old game, right? Like Gears, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm Xbox, I get it. My question to you guys would be is, if you're an Xbox console gamer right now, honestly, how do you feel? Or do you not care at all?
As far as what piece?
As far as all the games going over there, because clearly if you're a console gamer, I would argue the better console would be the PS5 right now, because you're getting a lot of games.
Why?
All right, talk to me. Why not?
Does this console play their games?
Oh, you see, that's cheating. Put that back, Hargey. Put it back. That one is cheating. No, this.
How is it
Hargey,
cheating?
that's cheating, Hargey. That one's cheating.
Can I play PlayStation games on my Xbox?
Listen. They told me the Portal doesn't play PlayStation games. So.
Shit.
Yeah. Okay, well, the Series X and S, like, you wouldn't recommend that to somebody right now, would you?
This is the time when you have social media, they will attack your ass.
Yeah.
So,
but Hargey wouldn't be wrong though.
Hold on,
PlayStation
bloody.
puts out one game a year besides MLB The Show. That's what they're stating. They will have one major game a year. Next year, it seems like they'll have 2, Saros and Wolverine, on top of MLB The Show.
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe Marathon comes out. But who cares? Marathon is going to be on everything, right? So fine. Why do I care? It's one game.
Won't be on my Xbox.
Ooh, okay,
It's one
Hargey.
game.
I see what you're saying.
I get Game Pass, and it gives me 15 freaking games every year. Is there even a comparison?
Not really.
If I had to recommend a console, if you like playing games, PlayStation is shit. Why would I bother? Explain to me what the hell they have. One freaking game? Really? Why do I care? Why do I care? I pay my freaking Game Pass, which I don't even pay $30. I'm still paying it the 14 to 15 a month range. And I've got it till 2030.
Yes, you. But if you're going to recommend a console to somebody coming in right now, right, you wouldn't be able to recommend the Xbox Series X. You would?
Hell yeah. And you get all these games. In the last week, we got 3 first-party games. 3.
It depends what type. I agree with you. It depends what type of gamer you are. If you play about 12 games a year or more, then Game Pass Ultimate still makes sense. If you don't, buying the games outright is
you
gonna
are a
make more sense.
Fortnite player or a Apex
Call of Duty
player,
player.
and if you're a COD player, I still have to go with Xbox.
Buy
I'm
it.
sorry,
Buy Call of
but-
Duty. If you're only playing like 3 games, 3 to 5 games a year. Listen, this is what I'm saying. I think they screwed themselves with the console gamer for Game Pass Ultimate. I'm still a Game Pass Ultimate member because I also stacked up gift cards, right? But today, if somebody came to me and was like, hey, yo, I want to buy a console. What console should I buy? I can't, in my right mind, recommend a $650 Xbox Series X when the PlayStation is also going to get their games. So that's what I'm asking as a console gamer. How do you feel?
They still
But
have
they
the
have to
cheapest
buy 'em.
entry
Let him
point.
finish.
They still have the cheapest entry point at $400. So you still get your $400 Series S, and all those games still play.
Damn.
Let me ask y'all a question. Hold on. Let me hit y'all
I
with this
cannot,
shit.
in good conscience, recommend a PlayStation. I just can't. It's just such a shit system. There's just no value.
Damn, HARGEET.
I
Damn.
just don't have value in it. I had one and I got rid of it. There's no
Hold on.
value. They have had no games of value to me. I'm like, what the heck? It is what it is. They've had like 3 exclusives so far. Everything else is a PS4 game. And I'm like, okay, what the heck are they? What is this? It just is what it is.
God damn, Hoggy.
Either
I'm
a
just
PlayStation
speaking
4 game
truth.
or a
It is what it
remaster
is.
of a
What do you want me to
PlayStation
tell
4
you?
game.
That's true. They
Let
do
me
have a
say
lot of
this.
remakes and remaster. That's true.
Let me say
It's
this
like,
for the
I don't count
$30.
remaster. I don't care about that shit.
Oh, they
Like,
count
you're
that
making
shit,
new games.
especially when they count them $10 upgrades.
Here's the worst thing. They remastered a PS5 game not even 2 years after the game came out. It's like, what kind of nonsense is that?
Hold on. Let me get to this 5 gifted memberships from my guy Spartan661. Appreciate that. You're gonna get a titty thank you for that. Thank you, man. That's my guy right there. But let me say this about that $30. It's not just about first party. They got the great third party deals too. Day and date third party deals. Big
That's true.
titles.
That's true.
You know, it's not just, listen, everybody cannot afford to buy 7 games a year. They can't.
Okay.
But if you give somebody a small payment plan of $30, it's like people with credit cards, right? You got that $1,000 limit. You can't kick out $1,000 for a handheld. But if you pay monthly, it makes it a little bit bittersweet, right? Game Pass is still a value at $30. The point is, do you want to pay for it? But you don't got to pay for shit. You got options. You could drop tiers. But you know what people want? It's like what we talked about when people came out and crack in the 80s. They gave you that shit for free. Game Pass was undercharged in the beginning.
It was an amazing value. Oh my God!
It was astounding.
Amazing.
But I kept saying
It was
on multiple
amazing.
people's shows, there's no way this shit gonna stay this cheap.
No, everybody knew it
How-
was gonna
see,
go up.
how
Everybody
is
knew it
God
was
they
gonna go up.
winning?
Hang on, Lemon. It's like this. The $15 is when they were still first getting it perfected right. It's just to give you that little taste. Give you
Yeah,
that
taste
sweetness.
that.
But guess what? Once they started adding a little bit more and they started giving you more value, what they
Yeah.
did, they upped the price a little bit. You still will it. And now they're
Listen.
giving you a lot. I was like, they're trying to give you more.
Listen.
Right now, 400 plus games in Game Pass.
Yeah.
You have the Ultimate, which gives you day one releases.
And it
You still
used to
have-
be 100 plus.
And you still have your cloud streaming for
Remember
people
that?
who are on the go, right? I was like, wherever you want to play. I was like, all that for $30.
Yeah, that
If
cloud
you don't
stream
want,
is
if you
trash,
don't
though. They
care
gotta
about
work on
day,
the
if you
cloud
don't care
stream.
about day one, you don't care about cloud streaming. Guess what? You can still do the $20 and you still get everything else in it, right? I was like, they still make an attempt, and they're like, hey, do you want
This
the
guy
premium?
doesn't
Hey,
need
look,
the
look.
ultimate.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Exactly. Or you go PC and you go the cheaper route anyways, and you get day and date.
But
But
again,
hold on.
So
but
again,
hold on.
they're
Let me-
screwing the
hold on,
console game.
Hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
We
If you a
gonna
Series
say
X
those
or Series
handhelds
X,
for
move
later,
over
but
to
I'm gonna say this.
I said you
Most
got
of these
PC back there
motherfuckers-
too.
but,
Like, come
but
on.
the thing, hang
Listen,
on. But hang
listen,
on. Here's the difference.
Everybody need to
No,
move
no,
over
no,
to
no,
PC.
no,
Xbox
no,
going to PC.
Doc. See, here's the thing, though. Remember, right now they've even said, and they're working on it, but the PC only has PC native. You don't have the console games. So how do you get those? Either by cloud streaming them if you already own them, or by directly streaming from your console on your device. They ain't screwing over console players. You still got to be in there just a little bit to take full advantage of the PC. They're just giving them a little taste.
PC Game Pass is only what, $16, and I get day and date games. I don't got to
But
worry
hold
about
on,
the
But
console.
you-
hold on.
but only
Hold on,
PC
bloody. Hold on, bloody.
games.
Hold on.
Only
Let me
PC.
say this. Hold on. Let me say this. You can go to PC gaming I have a monster rig. So does I don't know what kind of rig you got, Doc.
I got 9070 XT, baby.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, you got a
Nice.
monster rig too.
Yeah.
So now,
Damn right.
but guess what? Motherfuckers don't.
Yep. They
go to
talk like
Best
they do.
Buy. They go to Best Buy. So when you want that fidelity, you buy that all-in-one machine, right? You can't just go and say, I'm going to PC. At what fidelity?
I don't like him. He talking like a pimp. Nope. We're
No,
not doing
hey,
this. No,
hey,
no,
hey,
no,
no, Doc, He's not wrong though, Doc. Think about it like this. Hang on, no. Look at this, right? I was like, you going? No. Listen, Doc. He knows exactly what we're talking about because think of it like this, right? You walk down Cherry Street, you see everything that's out there out in the open. That's just a cheap entry point. That's just to give you a little something. But if you want something sweet, you want something good, something that's got that class. I was like, you're gonna talk to the high end, and he's gonna take you to the back room to show you the good goods that you ain't gonna see on the street.
The good shit. We got in my strip club on them poles in the beginning when you walk in, the free strippers. They weigh like 100 pounds, but when you go in the back, it's the voluptuous babes.
The ones that's like 180 or 200 a good.
Right.
So if I'm hearing this correctly, y'all rocking with the Series X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
So
here's the thing, Doc. Here's the thing.
I
about
have
it this
3
way.
consoles, but
I play where my friends is at. Doc, I play where my friends is at, right?
Hang on.
My multi-console game is my Xbox. When I play, I meant to say multiplayer. Multiplayer, the Xbox community flourishes. You see that Helldivers? Yeah. Come on. That's what we built for.
We can play together.
No.
Exactly.
Remember, I have a handheld too. I have the Ally X.
No, what I'm saying on PC, we can play together. And the Xbox,
no, but it's not. But you know, on PC,
I was like, here's the thing.
Wild West, they got Team Chat, Team Speak, Steam Chat,
I could party
Discord
in the same Xbox app on PC.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, with that,
now,
but
yeah.
you know. Listen, I like PC too, but that handheld got me into PC more than I.
Well, guess what? Hey, but what you know what's not an issue now is thanks to Discord. I was like, being implemented on consoles, you can take your Discord group chats all over. I was like, but here's the thing. Who was the ones that was trying to pioneer crossplay for quite a while and get everything. Exactly. Yeah. So that's the case. I was like, it's always been community oriented, even early on. I was like, PlayStation don't play games like that. I was like, how many of their first party titles were very multiplayer heavy and very community focused? None. I was like,
there's only one. There's only one that was. It drove them for years.
Well, two is Destiny 2. And they have,
but Destiny 2 don't belong to them.
It don't belong to them. I was like, it was organic. Yeah, but here's the thing.
Organic. You the problem, Hargee. You the problem. I told you.
The thing about it, right, is that ever since Xbox Inception, they've been focused on pushing that community, that multiplayer focus since. I was like, that's been their key. I was like, and that's why it works now. Yes, there's a lot of aspects, like Lemon said. We all in with the Series X and everything else with Xbox. The thing is that we knew that this generation was not going to be cheap even before it started. We knew it was going to get expensive. However,
nobody told me this. Nobody told me that, man.
I was like that. Doc, hold on. Hey, Doc, hold on. No, bloody, hold on. I was on a podcast called GRG.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm a high-end gamer. I don't care what shit costs. So is HARGEET. I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't. It's like walking a dealership. I want a car with everything I want in it, even a refrigerator if I want.
Hey, look at Marquis' comment real quick.
Where at?
See, look at Marquis' chat real quick.
Doc is a pony bar. Wow.
I told you.
Wow.
I told you. Let's go. Keep going. Wow. But you were saying you mentioned.
But I'm gonna say this. Let me just say this.
Yeah.
2018 into 2019, I was telling dudes the next generation, right, is going to be expensive because people are talking about speed. 2015, I bought an SSD. Gen 3, 256 gigabytes. It was $700. Because at that time, it was cutting edge in 2015.
I'm about to say, that's a lot of money, dog. Okay.
Yeah, but when you building high-end PCs and you want to play with the big boys, you got to play with your wallet, right? Can't talk about it. You got to be about it. So that was the example I started at.
That's a pimp. That's
So
a,
now
I
when
know
they
a pimp
st-
when I see one. I know a pimp when I see one.
Gotcha.
Listen, work hard to play hard, right? But listen,
Hey,
this is
hold
the-
on,
hold on, bloody, hold on, bloody,
hang on.
hold
Let
on,
me ask
bloody.
one question. Let me ask one question.
Go
Doc,
ahead.
you said that you got a real nice graphics card right there. You sitting pretty playing high def. How much did that one component for your PC cost?
I don't know. One of my subscribers built it for me and sent it to me.
Oh shit! I
well,
need
look
those
at that.
type of
No,
subs.
Ain't that nice?
Hey,
hold on.
I'll tell you
Ain't
what
that
though.
nice?
I'll tell you
Hold
what
on,
though.
hold
Hang
on, bloody, hold on. Let me finish my point.
All right, yeah, go.
So this is what I said. I was on GRG, and I said, you know what's crazy? As console gamers who don't understand the PC life, you keep asking for shit, and you ain't gonna want to pay for it. So we talked about the memory cards. I said, yo, listen, starts at 150 to 180. They said I was fucking crazy. They said I was crazy. I went on every podcast. I went on Iron Lords. I told everybody, you're gonna fucking pay how you weigh. They're not gonna cut these corners.
Nope.
Dude said I was crazy.
I was right there with you.
And now look,
They're not
the
cutting corners.
Swami's on deck.
They
My
not
crystal
cutting
balls
corners.
are- Yo,
But
listen.
you guys think
they're
about it
not.
at the
They're
time.
not.
You're gonna pay for it.
But think
You
about
want
it
to
at the
be part
time.
of that ecosystem, you gonna need to have to, like what Sony said, get a second job. You might have to.
Doc,
Because this
when-
shit's getting real.
You got to think, 5 years ago, how expensive was it for a terabyte of SSD storage, specifically NVMe on PC? How expensive was it?
Yeah, I'm sure it was expensive, but
Yes. But you also got to think that now with these expansion cards, especially, they were using a smaller form factor. They were using a 2230, not a 2280, which was
That's right.
standard. I was like, and they were using it at their own custom speed, so they had
That's
to be
right.
built specifically to match the hardware. I
And
was
they
like,
partnered with somebody.
so
Well,
that's twice. So now they're talking about licensing and proprietary. That's what added it to the cost. Yes, PlayStation may have cut a couple corners by saying, "Hey, you can put any NVMe here, but it still has to be of a certain speed." And to match that speed,
Had to be
you
Gen
still had
4.
exactly. You still had to buy into it because you had to get the fastest and the newest that can match the read and write speeds of what that console it needs to be capable of. Just like you do with the PC, because every hard disk drive is not built the same. Every SSD is not built the same. You're gonna get different mileage depending on how big you go into it, and that is what people don't understand. Same with every type of graphics card you're gonna get, whether you go high end or low end, depending on which version, which brand, and which custom built. Because remember, unless you get directly founders, which is coming from the manufacturers themselves, you're gonna get different.
Who
mileage
really gets that?
No one
Has
does,
anybody-
because
has anybody
unless you're
in
an
here bought a
enthusiast.
Founders
Alright,
NVIDIA card?
Exactly. Because if you
hold on.
ain't PC,
Hold on.
if you don't know
Hold on.
nothing about PC, then you
Listen,
can't
Tom,
talk about
hold
going PC because you ain't gonna learn this stuff unless you're an enthusiast.
Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna talk to Hargee because Hargee don't be trying to flip it on me. You see what they did to me, Hargee? We
This
weren't
dude
even
got a
talking about
4090.
SSD cards or
He
nothing.
got a
They don't
4090.
flip it. They
True.
flipped it.
Yo,
Listen, we
Doc,
talking
he
about
has a
would you
4090.
recommend an Xbox Series X or S right now? He started talking about SSD. In my mind, I was like, "You're right. I was talking about SSD. I don't care about no damn SSD." My question is, would you recommend a Series S or Series X to somebody right now? Hargee,
yeah,
that's how
yeah.
they did. I'm from Jersey, Hargee. I recognize
So-
it.
so
I caught
there's-
myself looking at SSDs. I'm like, I might buy one. I don't need one.
So the thing I would ask them is, do you need it now? Because the next gen is coming pretty close. So
Within about
you
a
can
year,
move it out,
or two.
right? Then maybe not, right? But if you really want something now, yeah, the Series S, get it. Like, because why waste money on something bigger when you know something new is coming in a couple of years, right? So Series S is the cheapest entry point. Even the Switch 2 costs more than the Series S. So yeah, get
Yeah,
the
I
Series
can't.
S.
I can't recommend Series S. I would recommend a PS5 Slim for $50 or more over.
Wait, Doc. Why you can't recommend Series S? Everybody else
can't,
on
bro.
Steam playing at. Hold on, everybody else on Steam playing at 1080p.
Yeah, but at 60 frames. At 60 frames.
Yeah, but listen.
At 60
This
frames.
isn't
Hargee, don't
much
do that.
more.
Listen.
Hargee, don't do that. This destroys the Series S. Don't do that, Hargee. You know that.
Hang on. Doc.
Hey, you want to play Starfield? You want to play Starfield on this versus Starfield on Series
On
S?
the go, it
Let's
destroys
go.
it if you take it on the go,
Come
but
on now, we're not gonna do
power-wise,
We're not gonna do that.
He said we're not gonna do
Come
that. All right, listen, man.
But hell no, this is a good transition though, because in
Yes,
the
it was.
interview, Sarah Bond said that the next one is gonna be premium.
Doc,
So
you have one of these?
You
Do
right.
you have one of these? Do you have one of these? You got a pro? You got a pro?
No.
Y'all want to call me
Nah.
a phony bot?
I'm asking. Do you got a pro?
No, I would never spend money on a pro.
Okay, I was
Nah.
like, here's the thing. You know how much
We ain't
you
got
know how
that.
much mileage I get out of this? Not very much, because there's nothing that tells me that this was worth an investment. But I got it because I'm a gamer. I put my money where my mouth is. These dudes out here,
he's the problem. He's
no,
the problem.
these guys talk about it, but they don't be about it. These guys be talking big, but they got broke budgets. That's the problem.
Whoa, hey, whoa, wait.
He got a PS5 Pro.
Yo, listen,
I almost
Bloody
threw
on
up looking at
timeout.
that. Put it away,
I
man.
know,
Put it
I know
away.
my little brother didn't just show us a
Hey,
PS5 Pro.
Look at the chat.
Yes,
Chat, you want to call me a pony bot? Look, he got PS5 Pro. Who buys that?
Yo,
But
I
hey,
know that this
but-
didn't happen live.
but I was
I
like,
take that
I don't
back. I'm a
advocate
HARGEET
for it.
guy. I see what
I don't
that-
advocate for it because there's nothing out there for people to say, oh yeah, this was
Oh,
worth the investment.
shit.
I got this because of the fact that I gave my other PS5 that was given to me to my partner, to my girl. I was like, and I'm just like, you know what? I want to play some PS5 games because I had like 5 exclusives that I was in the mood for. And you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this because I got it on a deal. But
What
it
game
still
you
wasn't
play?
worth the price.
What game did you? You better not say Astrobot. What game did you play?
I got God of War Ragnarok. I got Stellar Blade.
Oh,
I was like, and I had Ghost of Tsushima.
Nah, you said 5 games. What the other 2?
5? The other 5? All right. The other
He's
one.
struggling. He gonna struggle with the other
Nah,
two. He gonna
I ain't
struggle.
I ain't got to struggle. I
He
got
gonna say
Oculus
Fortnite.
Rift. I was like, because I'm a JRPG enthusiast. And the last one, I was like, and the last one that I got there was
Astrobot. I knew it. I knew
not
it.
even.
He got swiped.
That's not
He
even
got
on my.
swiped.
That's not even on here, bro. I was like, I uninstalled that the second I got it.
Astrobot, but I ain't buying Pro for it.
You're right,
Exactly.
that's right.
Hey,
Nah,
I'm not one of those guys
I
who's out
knew
here
better.
blowing on my controller like.
You
I ain't
both
get-
Yo.
They sure did. They sure were blown on.
All right, listen.
No,
listen.
no. The best thing was when they were doing it one-handed, like all excited, like.
Oh
Listen,
man, y'all trip. Hey, but
Uh,
Lemon, you said it now. You spoke into existence. Sarah Bond said
What?
the next console's gonna be premium. How much?
And listen.
How much?
I said starts at 9.
What?
But you know what?
Higher than that. I think higher than that. What
No,
do you
no,
think,
no.
Hargee?
I think for a console, I think it's
So-
gonna be about 9.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, all right, like given the actual components involved, so let's take the 30%.
Hargee, you
thing
don't
out
know
of
what's
it.
in it?
I do know what's in it. Let's take the 30% out of it, okay?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
let's take what we have the PS6, what we know what's coming there, and the Project Magnus. The delta here for the actual hardware isn't going to be that much, okay? We're probably talking $40-$50, okay? Because the actual APU is not going to cost an extra $1,000. It's not. Okay, there's a performance delta, but it's not that big that it's suddenly going to cost that much. So whatever the PS6 is, let's say the PS6 comes in at $700. You then have to tell me how the PS5 Pro needs to get a price cut because it's $750, right? So if they come in at $700, then the Xbox will probably be $800. I would think that'd be about $100 delta. That's realistic, okay?
Oh, you think
Yep.
$800?
But I don't know where the PS6 comes in because the PS5 Pro is $750. So what do? They have to get that $750 down to like $600. Get it down to $500.
Here's the other thing, Hargee, that people have to understand. Remember, it's $750 for the Pro, and that doesn't come with a disc drive. I was like, they're pushing for digital only. If you want to get a disc drive, you have to add an additional $70 to $80 for it. I was like, so you have to take that into account. The Series X still plays with disc. The base PS5 you can get with a disc drive. So the thing is the PS6 going to be $700 with a disc drive or without? Because that
I think that's given. They're not going to do it.
That's exactly
they're going to have that as an accessory.
And they're going to have it as an accessory. So guess what? If the next Xbox is $800, you can bet that they're still going to push for physical, but they're also going to have a lower end version that's going to be digital only, like they've been doing. They have two. So that $800 is going to be for a disc for all my physical people out there. And we're going to look at possibly $700 as a non-disc version, digital only, to match with what's going to be out there.
So how much is the Xbox going to be?
About 800.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
like
that-
800?
maybe.
I'd say it's $100 delta. I just don't know where the PS6 is. It just
Yep.
depends on where the PS6 is.
Oh, but
And I agree
$100
with that.
more than the PS6.
Roughly.
But
Hold
so
on,
here-
let me.
this is
Go
how I
ahead, go ahead,
feel.
Doc.
This is how I
Talk to
feel.
me, talk to me,
And if
talk
you
to me.
guys want to get mad at me, that's perfectly fine.
No,
I
you
still
can't
love
get
you.
mad. It's
No, no,
opinionated.
okay,
we
okay,
got
this-
nothing but
it's how
love
I
for you.
feel,
Love
okay?
and respect. Let's get it.
Absolutely.
I hope this thing is like $800 to $900 if they do the same thing that they did with this, which is essentially it's a PC. Because at that point
Yes.
you can use the actual hardware.
Yes.
Fix the UI, keep working on the UI, whatever. For people like me, I don't mind using the PC UI, but I got the option to use full screen if I want to. Perfect. For the console gamers, give them the full screen right out the box, whatever. But let me actually use the hardware. The worst thing about the PlayStation 5 Pro that I'm sorry you bought, brother, I'm sorry they got you, is the fact that it's not that it's not powerful. It's the fact that it's up to the developers whether or not they use that actual power, which I had to learn the hard way.
And that's
Series
what
X.
it also comes into, because guess what? As me and Lemon have talked about, ever since the last generation, when we saw the Xbox One X pushing things, every developer is not
The
built the
best
same.
pro ever.
Yeah,
The
facts,
best
facts,
pro.
facts,
The best
facts,
pro ever.
Facts.
That the One X was a true testament of what a mid-gen refresh can be done when
Yeah.
done properly. That's
Yeah,
what
that
we're
shit was
saying. The
incredible.
Series X,
Everything's
the
4K.
Series X, when
Yeah,
devs are
that
actually
shit was
properly
incredible.
taking advantage of it, is great. Same with the PS5. But the thing is that when they try to make these pro additions, it's not worth it because it's so minimal. I was like, that's the thing, is that they don't really take advantage of
Yeah,
it.
that One
Because
X
So
is
there's
a
why
no-
did you
monster.
buy it?
there's
Yo, that-
because of the fact that I could. There's the difference.
Oh shit!
I could
That is
because of
serious.
the hey, like Lemon said, like Lemon
Right
said,
there was crazy.
Because
He
of
said,
the-
"Cause I could."
exactly, because unlike people out here, I put my money where my
Oh,
mouth is. I
shit.
spend my money and I work hard to play hard. These guys out here on Twitter and everywhere else that you see, they talk about things, but they don't buy things.
Shit.
Okay,
I buy things. Hey, ask Lemon. How many collector's editions a year do I buy?
Shit,
At
we
least
might
5
be,
to 6.
we might be, we
5
might
to
be
6.
collectors
I'm talking
editions twins.
$200 to $300 editions for games a year.
Yeah.
Do guys be doing that? No,
Nah,
because they ain't about that
Ooh.
life. They ain't about that money. I am.
they about them Twitter
So
fingers
you
though.
don't even need Game Pass. You
I was
the
like,
type
I
that
don't.
has
But
Game
guess
Pass
what?
with
I
no
got it.
price.
I don't need it, but I got
I got
it.
him, Lemon. I got him, baby. I got him up against the rope.
You hit
But
him
look,
with that
you
one.
need
Hey,
Game
hey,
Pass
he
just to
thinks
play
no,
online.
no. He thinks he got me because I'm over here looking like good old. I was like, I'm over here floating like a butterfly because every time you swing, I'm ducking and weaving. It ain't bothering me because I'm different. I was
My
like, you're
dude
talking
said,
about a guy
I'm
who
different. Yes, I'm different.
I am built different. Listen,
gonna lie.
Doc, I would triple dip on a game 3 times on 3 different platforms if I have to.
Talk to me.
One-
What
Yeah,
three?
he-
What three?
no,
What
no,
three?
no.
No,
Steam?
hang on,
No, no,
hang on,
Steam?
no.
no.
I see the PC
I was
back
like,
there.
hang on. Let me
He-
tell
he
you.
be wildin'.
I own the
He be
entire
wildin'.
I own the entire Like a Dragon series on 3 platforms in its entirety. On PlayStation, on
Yeah.
PC, and on Xbox. Actually, I own it 4 times. You know why? Because
Oh,
I bought
Steam.
the entire series physically on
Yeah, he's
PlayStation,
different.
which was when it was only on PlayStation. I bought it all digitally when it came to Xbox. I already had it digitally on PC. But guess what? Now that they made the whole series physical on Xbox, I bought the series again. You know
Yeah.
why? Because I'm like that.
I ain't mad at
Yeah,
you.
but,
You
listen, man,
He look like a Switch 2 owner. You a Switch 2 owner?
Nope.
I'm a Switch 2 owner.
Don't
Hey,
say
oh.
that. Don't admit that out loud. What's wrong with you?
Yo, you
I ain't
but
no
listen.
Switch 2 owner.
Look,
Hell
yo,
no.
Doc,
That's
hold on,
right.
hold
Okay,
on,
he
hold
ain't
on.
no Switch 2,
Doc,
that's
let
right.
me
Nah, we're not
let me
doing
tell
that.
you why I'm a Switch 2 owner. Switch 2 is Nintendo's 360 moment. They actually
Hey, don't
have voice
hide,
chat
Hargee. I
across
know you
everything.
got one too, Hargee. Don't
Yeah.
hide. Yeah,
Yeah, Hargee got
You
one.
got one,
Hargee got one. You already
Yo,
know.
listen,
I know you got one
this
too,
is
Hargee.
this is their 360 moment, just like PS4, right? With their voice chat, that's their 360 moment. They finally
But
had voice
hang
chat
on.
across
I was
games.
like,
and-
but you know what? No, it is the 360
You got
moment.
the
Hang on,
little
Lemon.
camera. You got
It
the
is the
little
360
camera.
moment. No.
I use my C920. It plugs up and does the same
it
shit
work?
at better quality.
Hang on,
Wait,
hang
does
on,
it
though.
work? Does
Hang on.
C920 work on the
The
Switch?
C920 works. Yes,
Lemon.
sir.
The Switch 2
Yes,
is
sir.
their 360 moment, but also not for good reason. Because just like the 360, I was like, they still having a lot of issues with
What friends codes? And,
No, not the friends codes. With the way that there's still all these issues issues with the hardware, falsely flagging people and getting bricked up to where they can't use
Well,
the
no,
console.
that's something else. That's something I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's
No,
something else. But
it's still an
hold
issue.
on.
It's
Hold
still
on.
an issue
Let
for
me
the
get to
community.
Let me get to my shout out to my boy Blood Clot Bunty in the building, man. $5. He sent 108 gift memberships, man. Thank you, brother. You've been supporting on the channel, and we got to get to another P Lump super chat. He says, Xbox Ally X is a console.
I don't know why he's trying to start something. Why?
No.
No need to leave it.
Yo, my dude P Lump.
He's just
Listen, Doc,
reiterating the
this is
fact.
one of my dudes that I brought into my circle. Good dude, very funny,
What's his
very
name? What's his
entertaining.
name?
P Lump.
P Lump.
Very entertaining. But he's with that Xbox bullshit. He's gonna give you that smoke. He gonna listen. He bought that Ally X. He's another one that speak with his wallet.
Yeah.
Like he said, he put out a statement. If you an Xbox content creator and you ain't got the Ally X, cut your channel off.
Woo! I'm safe.
I said, oh shit.
Hey, listen. I'm just a content creator.
My boy
I'm just a
P Lump
gamer.
is a real one.
Listen, I put my PlayStation through the work. I put my Xbox through the work. I put my PC through the work. Because unlike these dudes, I be out here streaming games 5 times a week. I was like,
Yeah,
I
he
be
do.
gaming. Unlike
And
these
he
dudes.
also likes to eat Scorpio season in hot
Aight,
sauce
man.
live.
Hey, but you see, Lemon, you the only one. You haven't answered the question yet, though.
What?
How much? What do you think about Sarah Bond saying that
Whoa,
about the
hold
premium
on.
content? Everybody else
Lemon-
spoke. HARGEET, you already
I
asked. Okay.
did answer.
No.
I said
I'm just
900.
pointing out you had another one of 5 gifted memberships. Did you get Spartans 5 gifted?
Yeah, he got those
Oh, I
earlier.
got Spartans first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
just
sir.
want to make sure.
Thank you. No,
Hey,
HARGEET,
hit
thank
that
you so
like
much.
button and share, man. Stop playing around.
But hold on, let's get back on topic, man, because we was wilding. You're bloody, man. We got our guests, but they gotta go. You know, time is limited. So let me say this for the record. Y'all both are toting these handhelds. It's gonna be like 2-part question. First of all, are you shocked about the success of this handheld and how, which I think is FOMO from fucking fake people, because the Ally X does the same shit. But just want to put that out there.
What did he say?
FOMO.
But
It's FOMO.
the FOMO. But it's crazy. But I'm gonna say this. How do y'all feel about the success of the handheld? It's not selling millions, but it's definitely selling out. And do you need a PlayStation 6 next generation? Because Microsoft is bringing that Magnus, and it's gonna play everything. This is just the beginning. So that's a 2-part question. Mr. Doc, we're gonna go to you, my brother. Talk to me.
Okay. First of all, am I surprised at the success? I think that Asus and Xbox coming together and putting the Xbox name on this was probably one of the best things they could do branding wise, because this handheld has to be the most talked about. And what's crazy is people are correct. It's a handheld PC. They're correct, but the amount of attention that this is getting simply because it's even tied to Xbox is ridiculous. But I have to be honest with you. This is by far, now I don't have every single handheld, but I have the original Ally.
I saw
have
that, the
Lenovo
white one.
Legion Go.
The Lenovo, right? I
we
saw that
have,
real gamer shit. Listen,
Real
people,
gamer
real gamer shit.
Yeah, we got a PlayStation Portal in the house, okay?
Right.
We have a
I
G-Pod in the house, right? I mess with handhelds, okay? I got a Nintendo Switch, not a 2 though, because I ain't seeing enough for that one. But I didn't want to get the flower camera. I didn't feel right. I didn't know that you had the C9020. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Use that C920, you good.
Different, but I'm gonna tell you like this. This is my favorite Xbox. I'm gonna say it right now. This is my favorite Xbox. Get mad all you want. Get mad all you want.
I love this dude.
Right?
Yo, Doc, we brothers for life.
Yeah. And yeah. And like you said, right? Here's the difference, right? Xbox is actively putting games on the PlayStation. Next generation, we might be in a situation where PlayStation has no choice, because their games are already on the platform.
No. They don't have no choice.
Right? This
and
Xbox,
it's gonna play better, add more power.
Show Ghost, HARGEET. Show Ghost.
Shit.
You already have an Xbox that plays the freaking PlayStation game. So no, to me this, and again, people are like PCs have been able to do that. Yeah, but this is phenomenal. Ergonomically is phenomenal.
Yep.
Battery life is phenomenal. On the
Yep.
on the 17-watt TDP is phenomenal. Like this is
Yeah, talk that shit.
Goodness.
Yo, listen, hold on.
Comfortable in the hand.
That's too much for them. They don't even know what that is. They don't even know what
Oh, my
17
goodness.
TDP is.
They don't know.
No. Don't do that.
And then the second.
Yes, sir.
What was your second question?
HARGEET.
What was the second question?
Now, the second question is, do you technically need a Magnus? Because the Magnus is going to be more powerful than PS6.
A PS6, yeah, you said you
No,
need
hold
a
on, no.
PS6.
I said the Magnus is going to be more powerful than PS6. Do you actually need, if they go the route that we know they're going with this whole ecosystem, and you know what? Shout out to the fuck boys.
What?
That said Sony was going to pull their games from Steam if they would come out with an Xbox handheld that could play their games. And I told you, Steam
stop.
don't
Let me
allow
stop.
that.
Stop right there. Stop it right there.
Steam don't allow that.
Why are we as content creators not digging in on that right there? Because they did say that.
I
You're
keep
right.
telling them. They said that shit.
Hargey, you remember when they said that? They said that there's an Xbox device that they would block it. I remember
they can't block it. They don't own Steam.
Nope.
Yeah.
I told y'all they don't
Steam
own
would
shit.
take their games off of Steam so fast
And they
if they
will,
tried to
they
pull
will
that
lose
bullshit.
everything. They are not going to play that shit.
And
in
here's the
Steam.
thing. Here's the thing. If they did that, not only would they have to do it off that, they would also have to do it off Epic Game Store because Xbox already confirmed that Epic Game Store, Steam, all online platforms are going to be available next time, right? I was like, so you're telling me the more enthusiastic community who are willing to actually purchase into your system outside of the dedicated 2 million dudes who keep buying whatever you got, right? I was like, you're gonna cut off that entire ecosystem, that entire platform that makes up like 85% of all gamers in the world. You're gonna cut them all off. I was like, then you're just really gonna be completely diminishing your money. You're gonna be wasting it. You're gonna be bleeding more money than the rest of your divisions combined already do. I was like, it's literally gonna be like, hey, taking yourself. They're gonna pull what's his name from 8 Mile who shot himself in the leg when he tried to pull out his gun. That's what they're doing.
Plexico Barris. Oh, he did that in real life. Never mind.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna shoot himself with his own gun. That's what he do.
But let me finish answering the question for Lemon, just from my perspective. No, there's no need for me to get a PS6 if Xbox does what they're gonna do. Plus, whenever there's, depending on how much money, let's say Hargey is correct, and it's about you guys are correct, between $700 to $900, depending on what the PS6 is, right? As a PC gamer, I also have to look at how much will it cost to just upgrade my PC. I also got to look at that as well because the good thing for me is Xbox also supports PC gamers, 100%.
But Doc, shouldn't they? Because that's where they came from.
Of course they should. Why would they not?
So when dudes started that narrative, their games are going to PC. I'm like, technically, 97% of the PCs connected to the internet is fucking Windows machines.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So
go ahead. Go, Hargey. Go.
I was just going to point out one thing. I don't know if people noticed when I started up Ghost of Tsushima, popped up the PlayStation Network login. So I get PlayStation trophies.
Yep.
While I'm playing on my Xbox.
Oh, Hargey.
I don't own any PlayStation games on PC. Because they don't know how to fucking unify something so simple. Cross saves.
Hold on.
Why is it in 2025?
Hold on, bloody. Go ahead, Doc.
You play on PlayStation too?
I have a PlayStation.
Oh, Chad,
you need the
crazy. I was called a pony bot. We got somebody with a PlayStation 5 Pro and somebody that play. I beat Days Gone on PC because I refuse to turn on the PlayStation.
But guess what? I refuse to turn on my PlayStation 2 because it's fucking mad dusty.
We're gonna get
hang on. You know what? Here's the thing.
I took a picture of my PlayStation and said I need to clean this.
Hang on. You know what, Doc? Here that again, Lemon brings up a good point. Why is it in 2025 we have to pay to get a subscription to be able to access cloud saves when Xbox to get cloud saves on PlayStation when Xbox has been giving us it for free for over a decade.
Bloody, that's not the issue. I don't care about paying. Hold on, bloody. I don't care. I don't care about paying for cloud saves.
Ratchet and Clank.
You know what I care about? If I buy your game on PC that cloud save should transfer over to PC.
It
But
don't-
again, to
it don't.
get
Only
access
on
to
don't.
that,
Xbox. Only on
It
Xbox.
don't.
you to be
Only
able
on
to even
Xbox,
do
right.
the only way to do that too, even
That's my
still, is that
problem.
you still have
Not
to pay.
because-
You still have to pay to have the cloud save when everything
do
else
that,
is
yeah.
transferable because it just works. Why are we
I mean, I
still
get
doing
it,
that
bro.
after a
I get
decade?
it, but you paying for shit you still can't even use it. Yo, bro, let me tell you the problem that I had. Shout out to Back from the Dead in chat. First of all, let me get to this $2 super chat. Let me give me a titty welcome. Shout out to my brother, man.
Yo, I was
P
like,
Lizzy with the hold on with the $2 super chat. No PlayStation 6. Sony's dead.
you know, that's the one thing I'm mad about when I got rid of my PS4 because of the fact that I had completed God of War 2018 on Gimme God of War difficulty, did everything, and when I was gonna go play it on my PS5, I'm just like, damn, I ain't got my save.
Oh.
I don't got
No,
it's not
right,
the
right.
cloud.
That's
I got
why I was
to start
going
all
with
over
that.
again.
Yo,
I
Huggy,
got
you
platinum on the
that
hardest
shit.
difficulty, unlike half these.
With
games.
Oh, what you
Pro.
said, Huggy? What
I
you
almost
said? You
fell
went
for
through that
with
too?
the PS4 Pro. I wondered what, and I'm like, wait, where are my saves? Like, I just assumed
Yes.
that because I don't
That's
think
my
about it on
problem, Doc.
Xbox.
No,
it's
exactly.
automatic.
That's my problem,
It
Doc.
just works. Right?
Yo,
I'm like,
listen. Even on
Yo, wait,
Steam,
wait,
right?
where am I saved?
If you go from machine to machine, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your saves just go.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I paying PSN and I upgrade my PS4 Pro to PS5? I don't know if you know about God of War deep into the game with the Valkyries, and you know after you
Yup.
beat the game, you just go back and fight the Valkyries. I was fighting them motherfuckers, and they hard.
I only
It
fought
was like a
one.
damn-
I said, fuck this. I don't
Right,
need- I don't
'cause
need
it's
that
like a
stress in my
Souls-like
life. I don't
game,
need my
right.
stress in my life.
Hey, and think
So
about
hold
it.
on, bloody, hold on. Let me finish. So the point of the matter is, if you can't transfer your saves from PS4 to PS5, what the fuck am I paying for? That's your ecosystem. They can't even get that shit right.
Wait, you can't
Nah,
transfer
man.
states from PS4 to PS5?
No, you supposed to be able to, but they didn't work. That's what HARGEET just said. They didn't transfer.
Oh.
You just lost every. Yo, I had to. Yo, listen. This is the version of God of War I bought.
I never want to be called the pony bot ever again in my life.
Hey,
A
Doc,
PS5 Pro and a Fisher Price hammer? Official price.
Doc.
No.
Oh no, I
Hey,
got
Chad,
yo, Doc,
Chad,
Doc,
y'all gotta
I
put
ain't
some
even
respect
yo,
on my name.
look. This your first
Y'all
time
be
here.
calling
This
me
your
a
first
pony
time here.
bot. Look
They
at
can't
them.
call me a pony bot because I show all my unboxings live,
Yup.
and everything on PlayStation, from Days Gone to Horizon, I got unboxings. I got that big ass elephant in the corner.
I can't
Okay.
believe this.
No, I'm a gamer. And I'm an OG gamer.
That's
I
what
was
a
born in
pony bot would
72.
say for
Look,
my
hold
PS5
on,
Pro and
hold
a
on.
Fisher Price hammer.
Hold on. Well, I ain't got no pro. I ain't stupid. I mean, sorry,
Oh,
bloody.
Hey, it is what it is.
My bad.
It is what it
but
is.
listen, I can't be bamboozled. But what I'm gonna say is,
Hargy, you don't
I'm
got
a
a Fisher Price
gamer.
hammer, do you? You see? Me and Hargy the realest spots on here. Y'all see it?
Hey, nah.
You see this thing? And y'all get mad at me 'cause I tell y'all the truth.
Hey,
Yeah,
HARGEET actually understand.
I'm a
right?
gamer, bro.
There's a game.
God of War is my favorite game on PlayStation.
I told everyone I
It
bought the
Yo,
I bought
Doc,
the
hold
collector's
on.
edition.
Yo, hold on, bloody. How many games can you drink liquor, fuck 5 chicks in the bed, and kill gods?
I don't know if it'll come through.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll wait.
Grand Theft
I'll
Auto,
wait.
maybe. I don't know. What is that? What he got in his hand? What
He
he
got
got
a
in his
PC.
hand?
He got a PC.
He picked up the whole PC?
He picked it all up.
Hard.
Even though
But
you
I'ma
can't-
say-
you're using your
but what I'm
Nintendo
gonna
camera.
say
We
is-
can't see it.
Yo, listen, for next gen, because you got that green screen, but for next gen, if Sony goes day and date and the Magnus will play this shit at a better fidelity, I will not be buying a PS6.
That's a gamer right there. He bought the edition of Doom.
Yo.
That's the Xbox gamer
See,
right there, baby.
you lit.
Hey, I got
Okay,
that too.
okay, man.
I got that too.
Right.
Oh, you got
Hey,
that too?
hey.
Okay.
I also got the first one because I also got the helmet of Doom guy. Hell, I got
Yes,
a
sir.
Lancer right
Yes, he
here.
does.
I got a Lancer right here.
Yeah.
I gotta
but
start
got two-
heading, but I'll give you my answer on the PS6. It's obvious.
What?
PS6. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're not buying
What
no
the hell am I gonna do with that
Oh,
one
okay,
game
okay,
every
okay.
freaking year?
So I have said this before. Y'all tell me if I'm on the money with this. I used to tell ponies that the only people that actually buy a PlayStation for their exclusives are Xbox fans.
It's very likely,
I
'cause
think that's
the only
Yes.
reason I would buy
right.
one.
I think most PlayStation gamers, like the majority, when you look at the 150 something million or whatever they got, they're not actually playing these exclusives because
No.
the numbers show it, right?
Yes.
They're mostly playing the Call of Duties, right? They're playing
Yup.
all the. It just so
FIFA,
happens that PlayStation
Madden.
is more popular. It
They're just
doesn't
playing
matter
Xbox games. I'm sorry.
right? Whether you like it or not, it's not organic. It's not organic. It's not organic, so it doesn't count. Okay.
And Doc,
Hey,
let me tell you this. This is what Lemon has said, and we've said this many a times, and it's accurate to today. PlayStation is carried by the casual market.
Yeah.
Xbox has been carried by the hardcore market. So
Facts.
the ones who are actually going to be buying a lot of their stuff hardcore wise are gamers who come from like the Xbox fans
That's
and
right.
other fans because of the fact that they are dedicated to gaming and want to play more than just one
Your
thing a
P-Lump,
year.
start your PC
That's
because HARGEET about to leave. You can hop in here. Don't get in my chat and super chat no bullshit love. I gotta read it.
By the way, the capability that you have with the Xbox ROG, as far as the Xbox UI, you can do that on Windows. So that's available if you want to hack it yourself. I've already done that. Eventually, I think it's just going to be available to everybody.
Wait,
And
HARGEET,
so-
hold on. I'm a fucking fortune teller. Oh, I know what I'm talking about. I was on P-Lump show, and I said, that Windows experience is on PC right now, and I got the files. I just didn't want to update my desktop. Because you can't go back.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because you can't go back. So I said,
No, it's a toggle.
being that I host my show and I do everything and my
well,
content,
so
I can't
keep
risk
my
that shit.
productivity PC separate, and then I have a game.
Right.
PC.
See, I don't have two PCs.
Oh,
Well, I
you
do
got
have.
two
No,
PCs. Oh, look
no,
at the
I really
flex.
got.
Oh, look at the
I was
subtle
about
flex.
to. I was about to screw myself because I do got a Surface Pro 8 and I got a gaming laptop, but I don't use them for my content. My desktop, my monster, for my content. I don't know if I want to upgrade any of my shit to that experience, but P-Lump,
And the
you
experience
see, I
is
said
toggled,
that.
right?
I told you.
But you
No,
can
no,
toggle
but
it on and off.
But
You can
gotta
toggle it
be-
on and off.
But you got to be part of the insider program, and then you got to change.
No,
your
no.
window.
It's on standard Windows now. It's already
It
out.
is?
So
Yeah, you
it's,
can-
it's,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
25H2. As
Uh-huh.
long as you're upgraded to 25H2, which is out
Yep.
now, you can go ahead and enable it. There's a couple of things you have to change, and then you have it available. You can you go to the control panel. You can say I want to toggle full
you
screen
ain't gonna
mode
lie to
on.
me live on air while I'm on a PC right now.
Listen,
Hold on.
Doc, I'm
You
not
can
doing
go
it.
ahead
I was
and-
scared. I was scared. I
So
ain't
I've
gonna
got
lie, I was
I've got it
scared.
running, and it's mostly there. I still think there's some work to do, but it's mostly there. I think the interface is a little
I'm
bit better
straight.
on the ROG, but yeah, it's like 90% the same. But yeah, it's there, and I'm sure that will get better over time. And so,
Of course, it only gets better. But you know, I just said this on my boy P Lump show, and then the dudes were scratching their head like, "How let me be knowing this shit? I'm a tech head,
yeah, we just pay attention.
and I know people."
Yeah.
So
For me,
it
I
is
was
what
like,
it is.
Like Lemon, I love technology. I love learning it. I was like, I may not be as enthusiastic as he is, but I also like watching a lot of like high end like tech dudes break down stuff because they know a lot more about certain things.
Like my
that I
brother
don't know.
Fox.
Like Fox, I was like,
GTA
also
Prime.
shout out to Steve over there from Gamers Nexus. I was like, those guys. I was
Gamers
like,
Nexus.
Oh,
Facts.
Game is Nexus, yeah.
That's my dude. I rock with him.
I was like, yo. I was like that.
The only thing is
that's-
Gamers Nexus don't like anything. Every video of his is negative. God damn.
Nah,
That's why
because
when he
It's not that
when he
it's not
says it's a
that-
good
no.
product, that's when you know it's a good
No, no,
product.
no.
It's
No,
not
right.
that he's
You gotta
negative. It's
see
that
how
he's
he attacks
realistic
it.
and
He-
yeah.
It's not that something's not good. He's hitting most like I told somebody who's a PC guy. I said when he speaks, don't take everything he say literally, because he's so techie. Nothing's good.
Yeah.
You got to know what to pull out from what he tells you because he's definitely amazing. That's why he did Linus Tech dirty.
Yeah. So when he oh yeah, that was nasty.
Woo-hoo, that was nasty
like-
work.
You want to know what's scary though, and I'm sure all
What
of
up?
you guys feel this way. The more you get in this, right? Because I tell people like I'm not a savvy on any of this stuff, right? But now that I'm gaming on PC, I'm learning a little bit more, right?
Right. You
But
learn.
even
That's
with
how you
stuff
learn.
with the Xbox and everything like that, even with the handhelds, whatever. When you see people that have large channels that talk, and you know they're blatantly wrong, to me it's mind-boggling, right? And I'm like, damn, man, like I used
Oh,
to
my
really
bad.
I used to really believe these guys, right? Like, but they don't.
Digital Foundry will
Yeah.
trick the shit out of you.
And that's where
They
that
will
question.
trick the shit out of you.
No, but listen, that's where that question
Face
came
guy.
from. You remember the question that HARGEET said?
Nah, he ain't no tech dude.
The question
He's
that
an idiot.
HARGEET
He acts like one though.
the one that HARGEET prompted to at the beginning. That's where I got that question from, because I saw so many people, so many big channels saying it won't play your Xbox games, right? And I'm like, wait a minute. That's why I asked that question. Does a PlayStation Portal play your PlayStation 5 console games?
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
the
I saw that.
fact that 56% of people said no was crazy to me. I literally told my son, my 10-year-old, right? The PlayStation Portal is his, right? I told him, I said, Juju, do you believe that 56% of people said that the PlayStation Portal does not play PlayStation 5 console games? He literally said to me, what do they
Crazy,
think
isn't
it
it?
does? What do they think it does? Now again, I put in a question specifically. You don't need to add context to it, because you know how they're gonna be like, well, it's streamed. No. The question is, does it play it? Because if
Answer
I
the
was
fucking question.
right, exactly, does it play games? Because the critique against this is that it doesn't play your console games. It does play your console games. It might not play it the way you want them all to play, but it plays your console games.
Exactly,
Right?
and that's
So-
what I try to explain.
And it
is
plays PlayStation console games too, because guess what? You can stream that.
Facts.
Somebody
Facts.
shut HARGEET's
yeah,
mic
yeah.
off.
that right there is
I gotta
why
bail. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys.
All right, bro.
Later, HARGEET.
Yo,
Later,
listen.
HARGEET.
Let me know what you doing. Let me know what you doing. Pickle P Lump in the chat. Let me know if you want to hop on. You
See
can.
you
You
guys.
can. You know.
Bye,
All right,
HARGEET.
bro. Thank you.
Doc.
Yeah, continue, man.
I was like, this is why I
Oh,
mentioned.
man, this shit's
I
crazy
said it
tonight.
earlier, is that people were trying to push, because they don't know any better, that it would play all things natively, when they had said no. It is, and they never once shied away from the fact that it was a mobile PC. I was like, it's a handheld PC, just like everything else.
Right.
What is it going to do? It's going to play the PC versions natively. I was like,
Natively,
but console. But console, you
Yes.
still either have to stream it through your device using the console streaming,
Yeah.
or why do you think that they have been pushing to be able to say games that you own, you can stream through the cloud? Because there are versions that are console only that are not on PC, but they're making it available for those who either on PC or those who use mobile handheld devices like that to be able to stream those particular games.
And
That's where people are not understanding, because they keep eating up all the BS from dudes who aren't explaining that fact or telling them straight up false facts.
Right.
That's the
why-
problem.
That's why when people say this is not an Xbox, it bothers me so much. If you say this is not an Xbox Series S or X, I will say yes, you're correct.
yes,
That's
right.
not that. But whether
It's
you like
beyond
it or
that.
not,
It's far beyond what we got.
Because Xbox has gotten to the point where it's no longer a console. It's not a single device. It is a platform. Just like Steam is a platform which can be played on multiple devices, but you don't see
And
people
nobody
complain.
cares about that.
And exactly, no one's complaining about that. You know what?
No.
I have to bring this up so often. I was like, yes, there's decisions that Microsoft are making that as a consumer, I don't agree with. I understand it from a business standpoint. I don't agree with it. However, they have also made decisions, or that have been introducing things that they mentioned over a decade ago that people were like, no, we don't want that. But when another platform does it, they act like it's the best thing since sliced bread.
yeah, that's
Steam
Facts.
introduced family sharing, right? You can add people into your family. They can play any games in your library. Y'all can play it at the same time, no issues.
That's not every game though. That's not every game though.
There are certain games that are excluded. That you're right on that.
Yeah.
But who mentioned doing that over 15 years ago?
Xbox? I don't know.
Xbox.
They did
during the launch of the Xbox One, they introduced talking about doing family sharing, just like they introduced about
Yeah, they did.
opening
They just never implemented it.
because the fact that people did not pay attention to that because they were too obsessed about the DRM issue and the media console. It's a TV. All that was issues with marketing and too much, right? That's fine. But that little thing was something that we could have done had that once Steam implemented it, 5 years later, people thought it was the greatest thing and said, oh man, they're the first ones to do this. We were talking about that before y'all.
Bro,
But y'all didn't want it. I was like, you know what else y'all didn't want? Or y'all were complaining about digital only or digital focus, but y'all are on Steam and PC. What is that mainly? It's all digital. They stopped doing physical copies for PC back in the early 2000s.
I will give Xbox that critique that sometimes they do things too early to the detriment. Because
But hold on.
even
Ain't
when
that wasn't that a Sega problem too?
yeah, Yeah, fair. But you
They
remember,
was innovating
I,
every year.
I remember when I first started jumping into this stuff, people were telling me the Xbox One, people hated it because it was promoted TV. And now, let's be realistic, let's be honest. Every single person that has an Xbox or a PS5 connected to their TV has Netflix downloaded,
Yeah,
has
yeah.
Hulu downloaded, right? And you would
Disney
be
Plus.
damned if it wasn't. The Nintendo Switch got critiqued for not having Netflix
Yep.
and Hulu on it. Am I lying?
But you know, but who made Netflix popular? The fucking 360.
So there you go. So TV,
The 360 put that in everybody's living room. You know what I'm saying? They put it in everybody's living room.
But the thing is, Xbox has been a media machine since the original inception.
Nah, but the point is, when you bring out a gaming situation,
Yeah.
you don't talk about
Early.
fucking NFL packages.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
They confused all of us. But listen,
They
man,
did.
I want to hold on,
Go
Blake.
on.
I want to get some more Doc points, man, because his time is limited. Let me get to the super chat once again. Let me give him a titty thank you for my boy P Lump TTS Doc. So I ain't got no invite today. You got an invite. I asked you where you at. Where you at? Where you at? And I bigged you up on the show. Don't do that. Don't get in there and get sensitive, motherfucker. We don't do that. Now listen, man. So now, this is what I want to talk to you about, Doc.
All right.
Whew, we got through these topics. First of all, you've been an amazing guest. But the next time you here, we got to do a content creator spotlight on your gaming history. What started it? 5 best systems. Didn't want to do it tonight because we was on fire.
Yeah. Okay.
But usually when somebody come in for the first time, you give the people like how it started for you and all that other stuff. So just be prepared for next time you come.
bet.
And
We
you're
want them
welcome
to
here
let you know.
anytime, my brother. You're awesome. You've been awesome. But I want to say this. Helldivers
Helldivers.
is still number 4 in the Xbox store.
Oh, we got somebody in the background.
937 million. That's probably I'll check it. Million people have bought it in 3 days. And it is still in the top 4. How you feeling about that success? How do you feeling about the game being catapulted by a community that's driven by Game Pass and say we don't buy shit? How you feeling about that, man?
It's spitting in the narrative of the PlayStation fans, right? But on the other hand, it's proving PlayStation right that they made the right move by putting the game over there. The one thing I'm gonna say again, and I get hate from both sides on this, I don't understand how exclusives help me as a gamer. I don't understand how me having to buy a specific box for something helps me as a gamer. So think about this. Helldivers 2 was on fire when it dropped on just PlayStation 5 and PC, right? The PC crowd especially, right? Could you imagine if they would have just maybe 1 month later dropped it on Xbox as well? How much even more they would have made? Could you imagine? And the ponies would have given it a free pass, saying like, "Oh no, it's a live service game, so those are going everywhere." Remember that they find a way, but that's one thing the ponies could do. I gotta give them props. They find a way to spin everything. Horizon Lego is not a Horizon game. Remember that one. I learned that one the hard game. I learned that one the hard way, right? Okay. Helldivers 2 is a live service game. That's why it's going over there. And if there's another game that goes over there, it's not a large tentpole game.
No, let's talk about MLB
Remember
The
that.
Show. Don't forget that one.
MLB The Show. It wasn't Sony's decision. It wasn't Sony's decision. It was MLB The
Yo,
decision.
look. Yo, Doc, listen. I had to
that's what I'm
defend myself. A dude told me because I made a whole video with about that. No, not about that. This is before this. When it first went to Game Pass, dude told me, "Oh, you only here." My boy got one too. Till he speaks with his wallet. He said, "Dude said, yo, you only capping because it's on Game Pass." I had to go to my PlayStation 5 collection or my PS4 collection. I showed him 6 versions of this game.
Of what game?
MLB The Show.
You too nice. I downloaded it just because it was on Game Pass. And I told people,
No.
I'm downloading it just because it's on Game Pass.
When
I'll
it
never
came
pay
to
for
Game Pass, I made a content video about it being on Game Pass, and the ponies came for me and said, "You only happy because you getting it for free." First of all, you got to pay for Game Pass. But what I did to them to fuck their head up is I showed them the physical copies from PS4. I've been in that ecosystem. If y'all would have been in that ecosystem like me, they wouldn't have to put that shit on Xbox.
And that's what's going on. So listen. Just like every single company out there, they want to make more money, right? Sony, I'm telling you right now, Sony knows they lose nothing by putting their games on Xbox. They lose nothing by putting their
It's
games on
about money.
these people. But my whole thing is, why did they wait so long? So Helldivers is doing great. Maybe this
They're
shows Sony,
following
hey,
behind Xbox.
the next one
Yes,
that they
they are.
drop, maybe the next one that they drop, they won't wait that long before they drop it over there on Xbox.
They
But again,
don't have
it
the
might not
money to
even
do it
matter.
the way Xbox do it.
That
They
might
don't
be true.
have
They
the
might not
money.
be. That might be true. But again, if the next Xbox is a PC anyways, it might not even matter. They don't have a choice. Because they
You know-
will drop live service games on PC. There ain't no
I
way they're
wanna
not
say-
going to do that.
I buy every console, right? But I promise you, next year or whenever it come out, what's the point of buying a PlayStation 6? Tell me, what is the purpose of buying a PlayStation 6? I mean, they already said, hold on. They said they giving out one tempo title a year. So that means these consoles stick around for 6-7 years. So we get 6 or 7 games per fucking console.
Yeah. No,
So
I agree with you.
I paid $600 to $700.
And he has a PlayStation 5. He does have a PS5.
Yeah, and it's not even plugged up.
It's not plugged up.
It's not even plugged up.
Yeah,
I don't know where my power cord is at.
P-Lump, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You think you in good company, okay? But right now, one of them has a Fisher Price hammer. They will buy a PS6 to get that special edition God of War 3, and the other one bought a PS5 Pro.
I didn't even know he bought no goddamn PS5 Pro. He crazy.
I didn't buy no Pro.
I told you.
I'm talking about your
I didn't buy
man.
no Pro.
Hey, son, no, you crazy as hell.
He talking about bloody,
Crazy,
not me.
yeah, bloody crazy, son.
Oh, all right.
Ain't no way.
And
know
I
either.
already
What are you
said
playing on it? What are you playing on it?
You see,
exactly nothing. It wasn't worth the price, but I got it on a deal.
Hold on. Yo, Doc, I don't know if you peeped this, but when Bloody reached for that shit, his shit wasn't plugged up either.
No. My shit, nah. It was plugged. Why do you think it took me a minute to get it? I had to unplug it. I keep it plugged up. I keep it plugged up. It just don't
My
get used all the
PlayStation
time.
got like an inch of dust on
Man,
it because
that
I
shit-
only play the exclusives and
What
I don't need to play
exclusive?
Gears. Listen,
They don't have no more exclusives.
Right.
Everything.
I was playing sequel on it before it came over to Xbox.
The Wolverine edition with the low blades.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he
Yo,
is.
listen.
I buy it all. I play it with my wallet.
Exactly.
Hey,
With
look,
my wallet talk for me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Don't
But
you
it
waste
do,
your
but it
money
do.
on that shit.
You got
Hey,
the
Bloody,
Yote
I
edition
swear to
beat.
God, I fuck with you. You my man, but ain't no way in 4 hells am I going out. Like I said, the
I ain't
only
getting no
way,
Pro though.
Like I said,
the only way I will buy a PlayStation 6 is to talk shit about it because I have a YouTube channel.
Hey, yeah.
Other than that, I don't want to buy that shit.
He's big.
Hang on.
He's big on that. He's big on that.
Nah, I'm for real.
He
If
went big
you,
on that.
if you do content,
Hey,
if
listen.
yeah,
P Lump is
no,
big on
like,
that.
here's the
if
thing.
you do content,
P-Lump,
You-
I
go ahead.
understand. I'm one of the only people that will always back up what I say. And if anyone ain't gonna do it, or anyone else will do it, I will do it because of the fact that I'm about it. Like Last Lemon,
Facts.
I own the collector's edition of Death Stranding. I was like, how many
that's a
PS5
phony
decks?
bot.
How
that's a
many
phony
PlayStation dudes actually play that game?
Yo.
Hang on. Not only
I'm
that,
about to
I have
mute his mic.
completed it twice.
your man
on
a
Xbox.
pony, son.
Nah, I'm a gamer. I was like, the
You
thing
a
is,
pony. Fuck
because
that.
no one else was.
Nah,
they, all
he's a
these dudes
gamer,
were
bro.
talking about
He
it.
loves
I
Xbox.
like,
Trust
all
me.
these
He
dudes,
loves.
when it came
he
out,
loves-
we're talking about it. None of them were playing it. You know who was? Me, because of the fact that I ain't afraid to
Oh,
spend my
shit.
wallet and do things.
Hey, P-Lump.
Look.
I already told you.
I
I
bet
buy
you-
6 or 7 collector's editions a year,
P-Lump,
$200,
watch
$300 a piece.
Yeah.
P-Lump,
Yeah,
watch this.
yeah.
I bet you both of them got a special edition PlayStation controller.
Nope.
Oh yes.
I got
I
one
do.
controller.
Look at-
This
look at
one.
Lemon.
This
I
is
got
it.
him. Yes,
Nah,
I
like you know, Lemon got 50 of them motherfuckers.
Yo,
Lemon
no.
got 50 of
I
them.
got about 50 because one day we was on P Lump show, and we was showing shit, and I just kept going, showing the mad.
Yeah.
I
Man,
got
controllers.
no.
Yeah, there's
I
levels.
got
No,
12.
no,
I got
there's
12
levels, bro.
Xbox
Listen,
controllers.
Hey,
But,
Doc, ain't it levels
12.
to this shit?
They level.
but hold on.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
There's
say
levels
this.
to the sun.
I only got like 3 PlayStation because the rest God of War is my favorite series. That controller sucks ass.
Did you
That
see the
shit
new
is a
one
white-
they did?
That fucking white shit with the stripes.
I was getting ready to say that. That's like somebody.
Oh, they
Yo.
didn't even look. Time out, y'all. Hold on. They didn't even make the ghost
bro.
gray. They didn't even make the shit
But
smoke
hold on.
gray, man. I
But
can't
hold on. Let me tell you what's crazy. I did not buy my last two. I got 3 PlayStation controllers that's custom, right? I got the metallic red.
What
I
is
bought
that
that
back
from
there,
Games-
Lemon?
What?
That red thing.
Where?
I can't see it. It's back in the back.
That's Knuckles. That Knuckles.
That's
Oh,
Knuckles.
that's
Knuckles and
oh, I
Knuckles.
thought that was some PlayStation.
That's why I usually
shit.
got my red. No. Listen to me. I didn't buy. I bought one controller. I bought the red, metallic red controller. I was gifted 2 collectibles. Astrobot and what's the other one?
Oh hell no!
Yes, he
Hold
did. He
on,
did
no.
bring that
Hell
shit
no.
out.
No,
He
no,
got
no,
it.
no, but
Yes,
hold
he
on.
got it.
Hold on. You know who bought it for me? Wizo Gamer. Wise
Ain't,
bought
ain't,
that for me.
ain't none of my friends will ever dare buy me nothing
No,
like that. That's
no.
disrespectful.
And he bought me the 30th anniversary edition. I didn't buy those.
They game of the
They
year
listen.
controller.
They knew you were
Right.
Game
That's
of the
the
year
only.
controller.
But listen,
Yeah.
I got 3 of those, but I got 7 Elite Series 2s.
But I got a
'Cause they
question
keep
to
breaking,
ask.
'cause they keep
Hold
breaking,
on.
you right.
What-
No. I don't
No,
use
no.
them.
No, my
I buy
black
them,
one broke.
and they
My
sit
black
on
one
shit
broke.
like this.
You be breaking.
My black
Let's not lie about it.
I got a
Yo,
blue
look.
one now.
Look, Doc.
What is
This
that?
what I put them on.
What
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't see that?
okay. I see it.
This
see
is
it.
really
Doc,
supposed to hold
Doc.
a controller, but it got my Xbox chain on it. You know
Okay.
what I'm
But,
saying?
hey, I
my
got a
boy
question.
blinged out.
Lemon, I
But
got a
listen,
question for
I didn't
Doc.
buy those controllers. I technically bought one
Hold on,
because
Lemon,
red,
hold on. The
red
other
is my
Xbox
favorite
gamer,
color.
the other Xbox gamer want to talk to the other Xbox gamer.
That's what I just wanted to confirm. Look, I
Wow.
wanted to confirm exactly what are you? Are you a PC gamer or an Xbox gamer or what are you? Because I'm so confused.
Did you come on here to check my guest receipts?
No,
I know
no,
you didn't come on my show to check my people receipts.
Oh, y'all don't got him mad. What he get? No, okay.
No.
So I'll be honest with you.
Oh yeah, he pissed off.
Now I am definitely. Here he goes.
2,
Oh, here he goes.
Oh, he got
3,
the Duke. He
Oh.
got the Duke.
4.
Okay. All right, big boy. All right, big boy.
Y'all
Now
want
bring
to
out
do
all
control?
of
Y'all don't want to do
Hey,
the controller challenge. Y'all do not want to do the controller challenge.
don't want to do
Yo,
it.
yo,
Y'all don't
listen.
want to do the
I
controller
got
challenge.
Xbox
Doc.
controllers. I got one PS controller that came free with
You
the
back up.
console.
Yo,
That's
hold
it.
on, hold on.
Back up.
Hey, they mad.
Hold
They
on.
mad now. They
Let-
Lord,
mad.
Yo,
Okay, but
hey,
me ask this question.
let my boy P Lum get his bars off.
let me ask
Don't be
this
coming here checking my guests,
All right,
motherfucker.
I
no,
just asked the
He's cool.
question.
Cool. I would consider myself now more of a PC gamer than anything. I was an Xbox gamer until Hellblade dropped that 30 frames. That was it. I was done with that because I'm not doing it. I couldn't.
Hold
do it
on.
anymore.
But why would you? First of all, let me say this on a text situation.
I believe the power narrative.
No.
That you said
Hold
you
on,
said it was gonna
hold
be more
on.
powerful. I remember.
No. But hold on. This is what they do when they make new systems. They push the fidelity up, which keeps 30 frames relevant. That's the problem.
He goes with that.
Blood.
pimp
No,
talk. Here we
listen.
go.
Listen.
He a pimp.
Bloody will tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
I told people 30 frames ain't going nowhere this gen because now you introducing ray tracing, which is a resource hog.
Hey.
You can't run it at
No.
60.
No, Lemon.
You can't.
Lemon. Give the 30 frames to the Series S. I bought the premium console.
No,
I
no,
bought-
no.
Thank
I
you.
bought the
Thank
Series
you.
S.
Hang
But
on.
you got-
Doc,
but
hang
you
on.
got
No,
people
no, no.
screaming
See,
ray
no, Doc,
tracing.
me and Doc are on the same page. No, Doc,
They want their apples to eat
Now
it
he
too.
back. Let
You
him
can't
talk.
have
He
both.
back on my side. Let him
Doc,
talk.
Doc, I have been saying since the beginning of the generation, I want 60 FPS.
Can I
as
say
the
this
low
one
kit.
thing?
I was like,
Can I-
I don't care if it's
Hold on,
1080,
P-Lum,
60
hold on.
FPS.
Facts.
I was
I don't
like,
care if it's
I was like,
1080. Facts.
Right.
I was like,
right,
honestly,
right.
where they should be pushing is 1440, 60. That is
Right.
easily attainable.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't care about 120 at
right.
180.
Right.
I was like, I want
Right.
60 FPS. Ask him any game that I play on my Series X. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't care about graphic mode. I don't care about quality. I was like,
Straight to
4K is
performance.
nice and pretty. I want the smoothness of performance or
Facts.
balance mode. I was like, when I play Monster Hunter Wild,
Right.
I'm playing in frame rate mode because I need those frames. When I'm playing Elden
right.
Ring, when I'm playing Dark Souls, when
That's
I'm playing
right.
anything like that, I want frames because
A real
frames
gamer cares
matter.
about frames.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
A movie watcher cares about how it looks. PlayStation gamers, Fisher Price.
Yes.
He called them Fisher
Hey,
Price. Yo,
hey,
I'm dead.
but no, I honestly feel like it goes like this. The Nintendo is for the kids, PlayStation is for the teenagers, and
Die.
Xbox is for the adults.
Men,
And I
for the
want to
men.
know,
Right.
yeah. And I also want to know when the
No,
fuck did
adults
we
is fair
start
because of the
caring
fact that
about
we got women gamers
all
too.
of this frame rate, fidelity, and all. Like, when did it become like? I didn't give a fuck if it was 30
When Digital
frames or 60
Foundry made a
frames.
channel,
Like,
when Digital
but then
Foundry
they-
made their channel,
No,
But,
You
but
asked
then
a
they
question,
and you know-
zoom in
and I
on
gave
the
you the
shit like
answer.
100 times. Zoom in. Look at that. Look at
no,
I don't give a
400,
fuck.
400 times.
Yeah.
Listen, I just finished, before you came here, I just finished you've been here, but I was clowning Digital Foundry because nobody fucking does the shit they do. But anyway, let me get to the super chat from my man Emmanuel, and let me give him them titty special.
What? Another titty.
Yeah, I ain't get that.
What? Yes, you did. What up, 108? Is the white Xbox ROG Ally S worth getting? Yes. And I'm going to tell you why it's worth getting.
I don't know.
Hold
You
on.
think so?
Hey,
Hold
my
on.
little brother just brought it
No,
today.
but hold on. I'm going to tell you why it's worth getting. Some of this fidelity shit that we talking about, Doc, people can't see it. It's
That's
a
all
7-inch
I'm
screen.
saying.
That's
It's a
fair.
7.
That's
Hold
all
on.
I'm saying.
It's a 7-inch screen.
That's
You
fair.
don't need to get. Stop putting that shit to 1080p. Play 900p, 720p. It still looks
That's
like
where
4K.
I'm at.
That's fair. That's fair.
Do
that's fair.
not waste your resolution
I will say this
for performance.
PC gamers have been known this, right?
Yes,
You can easily
PC
tell
gaming knows that.
frame way more than you can tell resolution.
Now, a PC gamer
Yes.
knows, man,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
a regular
But-
console
yeah,
TV
no, you're
playing
right.
motherfucker
That's
don't
my
know what the
point.
hell they
And,
looking
that, and
at.
that's
That's
the
my
problem.
point. But that's what Digital Foundry created. And
Xbox
And they
created
did.
it.
no,
They
no.
told me the Series X
no.
was 60
Hold
to
on.
120.
No, that was
It's
a
on the box.
plug.
I'll get the box right now.
Hold
I'll get the
on,
box
hold on.
right now.
But that was a verbal plug from my guy, Mr. Aaron Greenberg, who's my personal friend. He's my guy, but you know he's a hype
boy.
machine.
Tell him
That's
he owes
my
me
boy.
$500 because he lied. Tell him he owes me $500. He lied.
But
Matter of fact,
listen,
it's $650
he cannot make the developers. They all could
And
do a
then
game
that's
at 60.
another thing,
That's
though.
fact. That's fact.
That's
And that's
on the
why-
He cannot make
developers,
the
man.
That's why when he said
Yeah.
that,
And that's
I
why I'm a
said,
PC gamer.
yo, when I saw his
And that's
tweet,
why
I
we
said,
said-
why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Because now people
And
gonna
that's
take
why
that as
we
concrete
said
information.
Every
and it's really
developer
not.
is not
The-
built the
yes.
same.
I had I don't know if y'all know Math from Fun Speculation. We had a debate on his show. He kept saying, Lemon, Starfield's coming out at 60. I said, technically, Tom Howard don't like 60. He's a 30 frame developer. They all thought Starfield's gonna come out at 60. I said it won't. It will be 30.
No,
Day
he
one.
did say that. I remember.
He said
It's
that.
gonna be 30.
He said
Because
that.
Tom Howard is a 30 frame. He likes 30.
Multiple people said that, though. Yeah.
He likes 30.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're a fan and you feel he need to do it this way. No, motherfucker. I'm telling you,
He
I
feel
play
it, yeah.
Fallout. I play everything
Hold on.
Bethesda. They like 30.
And I'll tell you what they told me.
And 30 is not a discredit.
And I'll tell
Digital
y'all what they told
Foundry
me.
made that shit a discredit.
For the Series X it is. Let me tell you what they told me.
Except for the Series X.
They told me that the Series X couldn't do.
The PlayStation lied.
they
No,
told-
we
they-
ain't talking about PlayStation. This is all about Xbox
Yeah,
right
He
now.
told me that they told me that Starfield couldn't do 60. Hey, these are Xbox fans told me this.
No,
that Starfield
it could
couldn't
do it. It could
60.
do it.
And obviously it can because it can now. But they were
Yeah.
telling me that it
Yeah.
couldn't because
Just
you could
lower the
save-
resolution.
Because you could save sandwiches in different places. That's what they told me. That's how I said I can't
Yeah.
do this no more.
Yo, Doc,
They
you
say
need
you can
better.
save a
You need to
sandwich.
follow better. You need to follow better people.
Hey, dog, you ain't shit, dog. Ain't shit,
No,
man.
that's what
Yo,
they-
look, but
they
he's
said,
right.
Save a sandwich.
This-
That's I don't
yo,
want to save a
listen.
damn sandwich. Give me my 60. Hey, and Redfall,
That-
first person shooter came
That
out at
sound
30.
like
What
that
we
sound
doing?
like. Yo, listen, but who are you really
Redfall
mad
look
at?
like
Hold on,
Fortnite. It had no- it had no
hold on.
reason to
Let me
come out at
let me
30.
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Who
I
you
actually
really
beat
mad at?
Redfall. Actually, who am I mad? I'm mad at you.
Because hold on.
Lemon,
No.
because you said it was powerful. I know you did.
No, but hold on. Who you mad at? The people
Yeah,
that covered that game and told you it didn't tell you about the 30 frames, or the people like me who didn't go and said, you know that shit 30 frames, and they said I was crazy.
Yeah.
Because I got invited to that same shit in New York. There was one in Seattle, there was one in LA, and there was one in New York. I got invited, but I had to work.
I'm not.
And then I picked up the phone, I called certain people. I'm a tech head, they not. how's the fidelity? What frame rate is running? What resolution is running? Yo, Lemon, that shit for 30 frames. I said, what?
That boy got up there and said it's a smooth 30. I said ain't nothing smooth about 30 in this day and age. But
especially now that we have games that can run at 60 frames, you can see when it's not at 60. You can tell the difference at 30. I was like, everyone says, "Oh,
I mean, now because the motherfucker is looking towards that shit now because they've been beating it in our head so much."
No, here's the thing.
Most gamers, hold on. Y'all both wrong. Most gamers cannot tell 30 and 60.
What?
No. When you
I find that to be highly
improbable.
You can see the jump from 30 to 60.
Let me give you a classic
I
game
can tell
that
right
nobody
now that
knew.
your camera's at 30, Lemon.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, exactly. I can tell. I'm
But
just looking at it.
this camera like $2,000 though.
It's clear, but that boy at 30.
This is some
You need
big
to
boy
go
shit
down to
over here.
720, 120.
Nah, but listen, I'm gonna say this. There was a classic game that went from 30 to 60 live that everybody loves. Sega Rally. When you went around the turns and you saw another car, that shit dropped to 30. Nobody cared. Nobody knew. Nobody understood. And then when there's one car on the screen, it goes back to 60. Sega Rally is an acclaimed game that nobody talks about frame rate. Let's talk about another game that ran at 15 frames per second. Millions of people played it consistently. Rainbow Six. Yeah, 15 frames.
Which one?
All of them. Besides the new ones, all of them.
Your pimp is not gonna work.
15 frames. This frame rate shit didn't start to Digital Foundry.
Yeah.
When they start zooming in, oh, look at his eyelid. You see the steps? Do you know? I said, yo, nobody does that.
Yeah. So,
why are you doing that?
Yeah, you're right. So hold on. Let me get him. Don't worry about it.
Hang on. Real quick before we continue on. I was like, we got to give a shout out to Anonymous Boss Gaming over there with the $5 super chat saying, keep that debate shit going. Salute y'all. Keep it going 100%. Y'all respect Doc, even though he a casual. That's what's up.
Doc ain't no fucking casual. Do he got casual hardware in his house?
I'm about to kill him.
Do you got a Lenovo Go?
Yeah, I do.
Do you got a Portal in your house?
I
No,
do.
I know you do. I'm questioning.
Oh, him.
Yo, listen. No,
Yeah,
yo,
you're right.
listen.
Yeah.
He just bought an Ally X. Casuals don't buy $30 $1,000 devices.
Nope.
Oh, do you got the Ally? Do you got the white Ally? And the Legion Go? Do you got that?
You don't got it. He don't got it.
That's about $2,600 in gaming. That's not casual.
Yeah,
But continue.
So here's the thing. I hear
Yeah,
what
that's
you're saying,
not casual. Okay.
What Lemon's basically saying, and P Lump as well is basically saying that back in the day we didn't care about that stuff. We didn't know
Nobody
better.
gave a fuck.
Nobody cares. So I'm gonna tell you a little
Right.
story. Can I tell you a little story? Can I tell you a little story?
Only Street Fighter shit,
Can I
right?
tell you a little story time?
Mortal
Okay.
Kombat, 21 frames a second.
You're right.
Hold
Let me tell you a little story.
on, hold on,
Let me tell you a little story time. Listen. So I'm from New Jersey, right? When I was in
Tri-State.
when I was in 7th and 8th grade, right? That was around the age where I was getting a lot of play with the girls, right? Listen, you couldn't tell me nothing, bro. I thought that doing the little stuff that I was doing a lot. I was perfectly happy. I didn't know no better. Hey, gushy, and guess what? I tell you, go back to 30 frames. It ain't happening. Some of y'all picked up that analogy. Some of y'all didn't pick it up, but you know what I'm talking about, Lemon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ain't going back, yo.
I think we all know what you're talking about.
Yeah, once you get that gushy, you ain't what?
Yeah, this
I ain't trying to
motherfucker
get no
got me
more hugs.
crying on stream.
You trying to get me hugs? No, we're not doing
All right,
that.
well, I got a question. This is my question for you. Are you going to get the new Xbox system?
It depends. If the price for performance makes more sense than me just upgrading my PC, then yes.
That's the next question. Like, so would it be wise to buy a PC now or wait for the Xbox console?
No, I think if you don't have a PC already, I would say wait. Wait to see what they do. Because I believe Xbox could probably get better prices than you can to build a PC. Here's the thing. This is expensive. Listen, this is expensive, right? But if you and I tried to build this, we would spend way more than $1,000. You know what I mean?
That's what I was going to add to you, Doc, because build a console let's say high end or Series X or PlayStation 5 Pro, if you try to build that with PC, you're gonna surpass it.
Yeah.
System on a chip is what matters.
Yeah.
SoCs, right? That's what brings the price down because there's no separate GPU, there's no separate CPU, right? There's not two different components. They make both in one, which shares a cache memory. Let me not go into tech talk.
Yeah, because
It's fucking cheap
I
on a
told
console.
I told you about that shit,
No,
man.
hold on. But I got some techies in the chat. This is not
I
the lunch
know,
show.
I know.
So,
I'm just
but I'm keeping it simple. It is cheaper. It's cheaper to purchase a console with this fidelity because even with PlayStation 5 today, shout out to my boy Colt. He was like, "Oh, you could buy these parts. Them parts is cheap. They're not gonna last."
Right.
But
Or
you don't want to put no
buy
cheap
views,
Chinese
you gotta go
shit
to
in
the
your
back of an
system.
alley to
Like,
buy
Right.
them.
Yeah. That's
But
not
like-
a general situation. If you just can't walk into a store, buy these parts and make it work for you, that's not a general situation. We're not going to try to minimize what these consoles bring because on some real gangster shit, most of you motherfuckers are playing on consoles that's better than your TV.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, that's the truth. Yeah.
Hey,
No.
you're right. But Lemon, that's
Yeah,
why.
bro.
That's why. That's why me.
They still playing on 1080p.
No, but that's why me and him are so mad at Xbox because we know what the Series X could do.
Yeah.
And they proved it. 'Cause
Yeah.
guess what? Hellblade now
Yeah.
has a 60 frames per second mode.
Ugh,
Starfield has
right.
a 60
But
They could've
then
been
you
did
can
that.
wait.
But why
That
didn't it
still
drop
go
like
back
that? Why
to the
didn't
Give us
developer though.
options.
That's the developer though.
No,
That's
they tried
Xbox.
to aim. No, they tried to aim for fidelity.
Yeah.
And they made it 30. Like I
Hellblade
said,
do look good though. We're
the
not gonna lie. Hellblade
Starfield,
do look good.
Yeah.
it looks
that's
graphically.
It's
Graphically,
beautiful.
ain't
It's
nothing
beautiful.
touching that
Hellblade,
shit.
Hellblade 2 look crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
But here's the thing:
If we
Hellblade
lose
also
the screen-
targeted a better frame rate, but they.
What do
they
you
have
sacrifice though for
perfected their technology.
graphics?
Look, hey, you shouldn't have to. How is
No,
it
no,
that,
but you
that
should.
the
You should, you
coalition?
should.
I was like, no, look at the coalition and what they've been doing with Unreal and Gears.
But hold
Okay.
on, wait a minute. Every
That's
developer
more
is
the
not. Wait,
engine.
nope. Every developer
But
is
that
not
it
made
don't
equal.
matter. I was like,
You're
they
not-
still.
you're not gonna-
you're
I was
not
like,
gonna
Unreal.
take- yo, P-Lock,
Hang on.
you ain't
No,
gonna steal
Unreal
my
5 is
line.
still the most unoptimized engine around.
The $500
Nah.
is equal.
I was like, listen, I've seen enough PC games to know Unreal 5, while beautiful, is the most unoptimized engine I've ever seen because there are still some
Facts.
games that can't even hit 60 in that engine.
He ain't lying.
I was like, the fact is that you have to have the skill and dedication to understand your craft. There's a reason the coalition is the top of the food chain when it talks about how to use the Unreal Engine. No one can do what they do. I was like, if you ain't willing to go out and take the time to really get it down and use that, you shouldn't be doing it. I was like, yes, I understand there's always gonna be trade-off.
Man.
That's especially in proprietary engines. But the fact is that we're seeing teams that can do that. Look at every team right now under
But it
Capcom.
still go back to everybody's not built
But
the
but
same.
but that's also one of those cases of that's also not true. Because look at the fact of every Capcom team right now. Look at what they've done with the RE engine. They make that shit look beautiful running DMC5 and can still hit 60 frames. We seeing that in Resident Evil. They're doing that with the brand new Monster Hunter. That's using the RE engine.
They should have gave us 60 from the get-go.
That's
all we're saying.
different teams.
That's all we're saying. But here's the thing, right? Today, the Xbox Series X is giving 60.
Yeah.
It is. Hey, what's the other game that just dropped with the ray tracing? Oh my God, the Indiana Jones that dropped. I couldn't believe that they could do 60 on the Series X because on PC that was rough. Hey, what's that poster say behind you? It said "Power Your Dreams."
Yeah.
At 60. At 60.
Yo, bro, listen. Listen, man. Single player experience, I put everything on 30.
No, you do not. Stop lying to the people. Stop lying.
Yo, listen. No, listen.
P-Love, you believe him? He ain't playing no game at 30. Come on, man. You know he ain't playing no game at 30. Your own people don't believe you. How you gonna lie to me?
Listen, I love graphic fidelity, man.
Yo, no, he's not lying.
it's-
He does play on 30 because he
I
always
play
says that
on
he's a
30 for
resolution
single
whore.
players.
He's a resolution
Because
whore.
I have an 8K TV. The higher resolution, the better the visuals.
OLED?
Nah, I ain't got an 8K OLED. I got a LG mini LED 8K.
Ooh, how big
Yeah,
is Oh,
65.
God.
They start at 65. They don't do 55 because you can't see the difference.
Damn, my man playing like this.
Yo, look.
Looking at all the
I got
corners.
a 77-inch OLED because of fucking HARGEET. He was like, Lemon, get the 77-inch OLED. I'm like, that shit like $4,500. And he was like, get it. The G4 is asking for you. I bought the G4, 77-inch.
I was like, I've been in his crib. I know what
But
it looks like.
but that's in my movie room. I buy a lot of movies, 4K Blu-rays and all that other shit. I got a crazy surround sound system.
Oh, you
My
a
shit is
physical
IMAX in
media
here.
dude?
Yeah, for movies.
Oh yeah, without
yeah.
doubt. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yo, this dude stood in my movie room and was like, yo, what the fuck? I collect movies, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I was like, he collects movies
got a
like I
problem.
collect anime and manga, bro.
Yeah, I got a problem. I got a lot of spending habits, bro. But
I ain't
whatever.
mad at you, man. God bless.
Yo,
I ain't mad at you.
So,
yo, listen.
Right.
It is
Let's
what it
say
is.
you got a 4070 laptop. Do you need a PC?
No.
No.
4070 is a very comparable.
I got a 4070 laptop. That's what I'm doing the stream
Yeah.
on right now. Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
decent.
what I'm on right now.
It's
Yeah, you
crazy.
straight, you straight.
40. Yo, listen, it's that 5 series that's trash.
What you got? What's the screen on it? 1440p?
No,
1600?
1080p.
Oh yeah, you straight.
Oh,
4070
oh
on
my
1080p,
God.
Yeah, you straight.
Especially if it
Yo,
does.
he
hey,
blowing
if-
through
Yeah,
content.
you
with
can
that
just
shit.
feeling it. Yeah.
If you doing, or if your screen, because remember, not all screens, especially on laptops, or especially, I was like, as long as it does 120, 144, or 165, I was like,
144.
yeah,
you
you're
straight.
good.
Wait,
You're
good.
Yeah, you good, man. You good.
First of all, 4070 is a monster.
Yeah, even the mobile chip is good because you got a
Yeah,
mobile chip.
yeah,
You be straight.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Facts, definitely, man. But listen, man, let's continue to show your Doc, man. I told you, you've been awesome, and my brother P Lump is in the building.
Yeah, man, I had to come show you some of that shit. I was waiting for an invite.
No, but when I got too many guests, it's like I had somebody else that wanted to get down. But I told him I didn't even give Doc the usual character spotlight, the content creator spotlight. Next time he come, we got to get it done.
That's my bad, P Lump. I hit him last
Hey,
night.
nah,
Yo,
you gonna have to jump your ass in my
I'm
shit.
glad you said that
Hey,
live.
P Lump, yeah, let me know, bro. Yeah.
I had to tell somebody because I was like, yo, Doc hit me late. So
Yeah,
you know,
I did.
Look,
I
I'm
did.
on-
then I called
Every-
in. I see HARGEET. I called HARGEET on the phone. Yo, I need you.
Every Tuesday and Friday, I'm on at 6:15 Eastern Standard Time.
Now,
I bet.
this is what I want to get into because I
We
don't
love
like
Power Hour.
you gonna keep. Oh no, when I come over there and plug my shit.
Yeah.
You want to talk crazy. Yeah, right? And I'm the
He get
big
mad.
brother. I'm like, he be like, yo,
Oh,
he be
no.
capping. I said, how be cap? You supposed to support your brand the same way I support your ass. But nah,
Yup.
let's get into this Sarah Barr interview. And I want to say,
I'll show
I
you.
want to say something. For those dudes in the Inner Circle Gaming Podcast, that's the Gaming Circle with K Asante and them, they got offended because I said something about Tim Dog. First of all, I ain't say nothing bad about Tim Poodle. Okay? I know the dude in real life. You dudes are just fucking groupies.
Yep.
It's gonna be
I know.
trouble. You better you walk on
Hold
a
on.
tightrope.
I ain't walking shit, motherfucker. I walk with my 10 toes down and head above water.
Yo, I be stomping in my black Timbs,
Hold
bro.
on.
I'm just saying.
Yo, listen. Let me just say this for the record. Spartan, I'm going to get to that. Thank you so much. But let me say this for the record. I keep it official tissue here. The motherfucker
right
you see
there.
on camera is the
I'm always
motherfucker you
stomping.
see in real life. What I like to do is preach the facts. This is why I grow slower. Because I don't do clickbait shit.
Nope.
I don't do stroking your ego shit. If you don't like that I talk about PlayStation when they doing well or doing bad, you shouldn't fucking be here. If you don't like that I do bad Xbox news all day, you shouldn't fucking be here. If you don't like when I said the Switch 2 is actually a good system because they doing 360
Nah,
shit.
he lying. No, you lying there. You lying there.
No, I'm not. You shouldn't be here. Because it's about time they stepped into millennium. But what I'm saying is, if you don't want real gaming news, I don't need your fucking egos. I don't need your super chats. I make good money, my life good, my child good, I'm good. I'm a single dad. I do what I do.
Facts.
I do not need to be, I don't need I raised my daughter from 1.5 to now, bro. But I'm gonna say this: I don't need your approval to make me a better person in life. I just keep it gangster. So if I say, yo, my boy Tim Dog need to get offline and relax. Mike Ybarra, I knew that dude before I knew Phil Spencer. Who's my guy. Relax.
Who's
You look
breathing
like
in the mic?
Amy, two scorned bitches. 2. Everything is negative. Now, what's crazy is the disrespect when he went on Crossfire and violated a woman live because you do not agree with a company's drive, goals, and visions. Now she don't know what she's doing. Tim Dog.
No, what do you say?
He assassinated her character as a person, a woman, and an individual, and even the dudes on the panel as a parent.
Over games?
Over
Yes.
games, bro.
Listen.
When was this?
Yeah.
This was the other day on Crossfire. Now, this is the shit that I be talking about. A lot of you dudes on the internet are not who the fuck you pretend to be in front of these cameras. You're not. And to disrespect a woman, bad enough. As men gamers, we dominate the fucking space. The little bit of women, no, listen, yes, it's still the same. We dominate. The little bit of women that speak, the first thing you shouldn't be doing, if you're a real man, is shooting down the women. Talk about her business visions and everything, not personal fucking shots.
Yeah.
Look at yourself in the mirror, motherfucker. Critique yourself that seriously. You probably wouldn't be on the internet. You probably won't. And I don't like the disrespect. Oh, this interview was fabricated. It was staged. It was this. How would you know that? You're blackballed. Let me say this again. How would you know you're blackballed? Nobody talks to you.
Yeah, but that's, that's a weird thing to say anyways, because all interviews,
that's weird energy.
They all get prepared. Every single person gets prepared for an interview.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and here's the thing. Here's the thing.
My man, hold on. Let me say something to the chat right now. This is everyone gets prepared for an interview. I have been on plenty of different podcasts, and this is just us in the gaming circle, okay? I always get a list of topics. That's being prepared.
I gave you a list of topics.
Yeah, you
today.
gave me a list of topics
Even
today.
though we freestyling.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you mean?
Listen
Like,
topics.
everybody gets, prepared. You know what I'm saying? And for those people at that level, of course, we think you're just gonna have a candid conversation. It's gonna be like, like what? I don't understand the attacking stuff either, though. That stuff I don't. Understand.
But men don't do that. So, Doc, I'm gonna go to you, man. What did you take from that interview? How did you feel about that? They playing both sides of the fences. That's gonna work for them. How did you? What did you take away from the interview?
I liked the fact that they had the Xbox Ally X on display, right? I love that, and the fact that she specifically said you can look and see that that's what the future is gonna be like, and she made it real clear. The next experience is gonna be a premium experience. Perfect. Beautiful. That's what I need to hear. And here's the beautiful thing about this, right? Everyone doesn't have to be an early adopter, right? Some of us want to jump in real quick and want to be an early adopter and want to buy it, whatever. Okay, right. Perfectly fine. But you can go ahead, sit back and wait and see what happens. The only thing that I'm going to caution you is when you sit back and wait on what this next Xbox console or device is, please be careful who you're watching and who you're listening to, because what I've learned, especially from this device, is a lot of people are talking out of the left side of the mouth, don't know what they're talking about. The stuff that they're saying don't even make sense. I'm like, wait, I got one in my hand. I saw a dude today that made a review on this saying that this was the most uncomfortable handheld he's held. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. It's like, have you held an Xbox controller? Do you not understand what these handles do? I was like, if that's uncomfortable, then don't hold one of these.
Yeah.
Because I know certainly this is barely comfortable compared to this.
Yeah, but I love what she said. I think what she said has been echoed throughout, and it wasn't. I feel like it's easier to catch Phil Spencer in a lie than it is to catch her. So she was real. To me, she was real clear. Hey, it's gonna be expensive. This is what you can look forward to. Something like this, and we want to connect all gamers. All right, bet. I'm gonna sit back, wait. Let's see what you do with it, and that's it. Now, if the hardware is good, then the hardware is good. If the hardware is not good, then okay, the hardware is not good. Here's one thing I want to say before you pass on to somebody else. I believe that this generation, the Xbox Series X and the PS5, is going to last way longer than any other generation. They're not going to get rid of these consoles. So even if you don't want to adopt it right away, don't worry. Those Xbox Series X and the PS5 are going to be supported for a long time because it's the same thing with the PS4. Isn't Black Ops 7 coming out on last
on
gen
PS4? Yep.
Yeah, right. So it's gonna be the same.
Yeah,
thing.
unfortunately.
Here's the
That's
thing.
what
The
I
reason
said,
that
yeah.
Oh, he froze. They got
Oh
him.
shit! Whoa.
Yeah, he's having storm. Oh,
they-
go ahead.
No, that's that.
No. He having rain issues, but that's the first time it messed up. So go ahead, bloody finish.
No, what I was saying
Shout out
is
to
that
my boy Hondo in the chat. Hondo.
the reason that you're gonna see that these consoles are still supported is because of the fact that they made it to where it's easily able to be scalable. That's the thing. These consoles are meant to be scalable because why? Especially on the Xbox side, they're meant to cross over with PC. That's why they're pushing that. That's why they're pushing Xbox Play Anywhere. That's why they're making it to where everything can cross save and everything.
Bloody, can I pick your brain real quick? Can I pick your brain?
Yes, you can.
Where did that start at? Do you remember where it started?
The Xbox Play Anywhere?
No. Crossing over with PC for Xbox. Do you remember? Because if you don't, I'll just tell you.
Xbox One.
No. Shadowrun.
Yeah, Shadowrun. Games for Windows.
Games for Windows. They've been trying to do this since 360 early. This is not new. What happened was, hold on, let me finish. Then I'm gonna let you go.
They were too early.
No. It
They
wasn't
always
too early, bro.
They always.
But
too
no.
early. You're right.
It's like Sega. Like Sega, we talked about that. But let me tell you what changed. x86 architecture. Moving forward.
Don't nobody
made it easier.
What that mean?
So
PC hardware and fucking consoles.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Because
x86
they tried
hardware.
it back on 360 days with Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Right,
and
that was a closed ecosystem. It was harder to make between the two.
Yes.
The thing is
yes.
now the thing is that basically, as it already is, PS5, Xbox Series consoles are already basically just PCs in a box.
Thank you.
That's what they are. I was like, here's the thing.
Everybody don't know that.
Everyone don't know that.
Don't know that.
Don't know that. No, they know
Everybody
that.
does not.
They
Nah.
They know that.
The layman doesn't know that. I was like,
I don't think the casuals understand that.
No, there's a difference. The layman doesn't know that, and casual gamers don't understand what that means. That's
right. They don't understand.
There's two differences. I was the layman is your grandma trying to pick out a console for a little Johnny boy for Christmas, and
about people like her.
Yes, we are. You gotta understand.
We are, bro.
You gotta understand the difference. Casual gamers are the guys who go out and buy FIFA and Madden and Call of Duty every year,
Fortnite,
but don't understand. It's just like, hey, they're like, hey, I'm just trying to buy a console. I want to play my game, and they're like, oh, it works on PC too. It's like, how does that work? They're like, whatever, I don't care. I was like, us as the hardcore understand the technicalities of what it is. And it's because of the hardware as well as the software that have now been introduced in this generation because of the collaboration both between Xbox and Sony with AMD. Because of why the focus on X12, on DirectX 12.
Bloody breathe.
I'm not even mad that he got a PS5 Pro no more. He all right with me. I love it.
I was like, the thing is that DirectX 12, as well as the machine learning and everything that they've been introducing with the new APUs with AMD, are the reason why they've been really pushing for everything to be able to be scalable. I was like, because now they don't need to be making two different versions and having to make so many different iterations because you make a PC version the only thing you got to scale to is, hey, this console is comparable to this GPU.
Right.
What can you do with that?
And other developers can't skip it. With that
But hold on.
You saw what Wukong did? On the very next year it dropped on their anniversary. What a coincidence.
But hold on. Let me say. Hold on. Let me say this. You see, my boy Bloody touched on something that I said on P Lump show. I said on Wise show.
You say everything on P Lump show. I'm gonna just watch P Lump show.
No, because
He be speaking facts on that motherfucker.
No. Didn't I
He
put on that
do.
swammy hat and drop my facts that
Yeah, he did. He did.
I said early. First of all, no matter, I got 2,300 subs, bro. I'm not the biggest YouTuber.
But you're
But
the
you know what?
realist. That's the
I'm
fact.
real as fuck though, and my foot is in the door. I'm standing in the same room with Phil. I'm in party chats with Phil. Aaron Greenberg is my man. I could drop names.
Those
Yeah,
are
I
our
got
boys.
607 YouTuber followers.
But this is
Tell them
the
to send me
thing.
a code or something. They haven't sent me nothing for years. I've been
Yo,
they haven't sent me shit, man.
but this is the thing. This is the thing, Doc. I put my emotions on my sleeves. We are tri-state area dudes. We talk straight up. We just say what it is. I
I'm from
say
the
what it
very
is.
South. I'm the same way.
We say what it is. When I say something, motherfuckers don't listen. Colt Eastwood is my guy. People are listening to Colt because he has a bigger footprint. When I told people about these handhelds, I came on P Lump. I said, listen, P Lump show, Retro Renegades, GRG. I said, they're making one console that reads PC code so developers can make one code to rule them all, like a ring.
And it'll just scale. It'll just
They,
scale.
they will just scale. Dude said, oh, you bugging? I said, yo, listen, I used the Xbox Ally X in June.
What?
In June.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you went to one of the shows.
Yo, I told you to follow me.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go.
Yo, bro, I used it.
Hey,
Listen, hold on, Bloody. I told my brother P Lump, who's an Xbox connoisseur, I said, listen, this is a PC with Xbox features.
And what
When
did he
you
say?
get it-
Did he like it or did he not like it?
He said, it's a console.
It's a
Technically,
console.
technically
It's
it
a
do say
console.
console. It do say
Don't
console.
say
on the
that,
back.
and I know you read. I know you read the back of that.
No.
It do say console.
But it does. But it's a hybrid. It's so that word console is a diminished title for it because it does way more than just a console. It does everything.
But I don't
not
even know
just
what
a
console
console.
you
Well,
mean.
I
What
mean,
does
but
console
wait a minute. Now your Xbox Series X do way more than a console.
That's
Put that bitch in
facts.
developer mode.
That's facts.
Okay, but
You can do
listen
your
to me.
taxes on that too.
No.
Yeah.
He's right. He's right.
You're
right.
Hey,
But-
no, he no, he right, Pilo. There was videos when the Xbox Series X and S came out of people saying like, could it replace your PC for school?
Your PC,
Yeah, I remember.
but it
You
can't.
remember that?
Can
Am
you
I
print out a
lying?
Word document? Can you use Microsoft 365?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you can. You can use the cloud version of it.
The web
Yeah.
browser.
The web browser, yeah.
Yeah, the web browser. Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
Put a keyboard
When I-
up to that motherfucker.
when I talked about this situation, they said I was crazy. But I'm like my boy, hip
Shout
hop.
out to everybody in the motherfucking chat.
I'm Petty Murphy. I'm Eddie Murphy's nephew. I will fucking point out that I ain't been lying. But you know, when you don't have that footprint, Doc,
People don't
they're
listen.
not gonna they don't listen.
Nope.
No.
That's why I got that Schwammy hat. Cause my crystal ball has been
Motherfuckers
undefeated.
be listening to you. Go ahead, Lemon. You
No,
always
no,
trying to say
nah.
nobody listening. We do listen.
Nah, you debated me on your show. I had other people debate. I said, okay.
Wait. No. You know, I told you what it is, and what I'm still gonna say it is. It's fucking Xbox.
But
It
I'm
is
not
an
talking
Xbox.
about. I'm not. It is an Xbox because it's Xbox branded. It's promoted by Xbox, and it's considered to be an Xbox. On that note,
No,
it's
no,
a fact.
No.
Go ahead,
No.
Pilo.
What?
On the console.
Oh,
On the
shit.
console. You already know. On the console. What does it say?
It says Xbox console
Thank you.
slash
When you cut it
P.
on, I thought.
No,
I
hold
thought-
on.
But
It
what
says
comes
slash
first?
PC,
What comes
motherfucker.
first? Handheld console
Handheld.
Wow.
slash PC.
Handheld. It do say that. I got on the back. It do say. on
Which
the,
equals hybrid.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, hang on.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm looking at
What
that. What
what
is
would you call the Nintendo Switch?
A console.
A
It's hybrid,
handheld
though.
console, but it can
But it's
still
a
be docked,
hybrid.
so it's still a hybrid. Yes, it is a
It's a
hybrid.
hybrid.
It is
So
definitely
what
a
is
hybrid.
so what is the ROG Ally? What is the
Go ahead,
Lenovo?
Bloody, go
What is
ahead,
the
Bloody.
Lenovo?
Yo, Doc, hold on. Let me show you the first hybrid portable. I'm gonna show it to you.
It better not be a PlayStation device. I swear to
Oh,
God.
fuck out of here.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that the Steam? What's that called?
That's not no.
NVIDIA
That's
Shield.
NVIDIA Shield.
Yo, look.
NVIDIA Shield.
Yeah.
Portable.
Okay.
NVIDIA Shield portable.
Yes.
Okay.
With the Xbox layout. Oh,
I
no.
know.
The
Yeah.
PlayStation layout.
That's crazy.
Yo, hook it up to your TV, HDMI. This was the first hybrid. This is where the Switch came from. This is where the Switch came from.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do
Yes,
that.
yes, we are gonna do that.
Tegra X chip, Tegra X1 chip.
What do you mean?
That's
what do you
in
mean?
here.
How you gonna say
Hey,
that's
man,
what
I got a NVIDIA Shield.
This is where this, because they went to NVIDIA.
and you dock that on the TV?
Yes,
Yeah.
has a fucking HDMI port on it. Yes.
Dog, then no. Do you know about the actual?
Yes.
You better get you one of them damn boxes. I'm telling you.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was that. That's.
Oh, hold
this
on.
is-
I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right. This
Shit,
is
you
where
can
people,
play G-Force on that motherfucking everything.
Yes, that's why I was. Yes,
Yeah.
that's where I was playing it from. That's
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah.
When the Switch came out, 2017.
Nah.
Yeah, 2017 the Switch came out.
I thought it came out before then.
No, 2017.
Nah, I had that longer than that.
The Switch,
No, I'm
Switch-
talking about the NVIDIA Shield.
2006.
Oh yeah. I thought you said it came out 2017.
No, I said
I'm like,
then the Switch came in 2017,
Oh,
but it
okay.
came from that.
I didn't hear you say
Yes,
that.
has
Alright.
a mini HDMI port on it. You plug it to the TV and you streamed everything.
Man, let me
GeForce
tell you
now.
something. Yeah. Nigga, I
I've
got
been in this
emulators
gaming life
all
a
on that
long-
shit
right,
and everything.
right,
Hell
right.
yeah.
Code Veronica 3, Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Man,
Right. See,
everything.
this.
But you know what I play. Well,
Hold on, let me get to
everybody
that Spartan 6616 with that gracious sent 5 more 108 Dragons gift memberships. Shout out to you,
Hey,
bro. Thank you.
But, nah, hey, hold on.
Wait,
Hey,
where that dude that said I'm a casual? Where he at?
hold on now. My boy said you better bring your ass to our show.
I'm coming.
No,
Yeah.
Grizzly said that.
Yeah.
Oh, he do got one. He know
Tell
about
me,
it.
who that dude say I'm a casual? I had it in the box.
What?
Hey,
Where he at?
but
What?
that ain't the original one though. That's the
No, it's not the
updated
original
one.
No, this
I
It
know.
doesn't have
okay.
to be,
This was
but he's in the
okay.
ballpark.
Yeah.
No,
He's
I'm
part of
saying
the
he on it 'cause I
conversation.
told him he better get one. But get a
Yeah.
remote control too. Well, you can use your Xbox controller for it.
Hey, you sure can.
Yeah.
Hey, this
Yeah.
little streaming box right here.
Hey, a bad motherfucker.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what
It
I
is.
played on this?
Yeah.
I played Cyberpunk on this on GeForce Now when everybody else was
Yeah.
complaining about it.
Yep.
Hey man, ain't that motherfucker bad?
It is bad. It is bad. Yup, that GeForce Now legit.
Now
And
you
that's-
can use a Samsung or LG TV. You don't
Yep.
even need that.
And I ain't trying to do it to y'all, but
But I was
if
wondering,
y'all don't
like,
got a custom controller with your name on it, I don't want to see it. I want to hit.
Listen, you know I got one. My shit says 108 Dragons TV. My shit black and red everything. Even my fucking mic, you heard?
Okay.
Black and red everything.
And if you ain't got one of these, I don't want to hear no casual.
Oh, here we go. Yo, I love the stunting. Let's go.
nah,
The fuck
hell
is
nah,
fuck
hell
out of
You
here.
ain't got one of
Hell
these.
nah.
Shut his mic off.
no,
Shut his mic off.
no,
Fuck out of here.
no.
I do
Yo,
this,
look.
I
baby.
ain't gonna lie though, they
Look.
almost had me though. They almost had me.
Nah.
I do
Nah.
this,
They
baby.
almost
Baby.
had me.
Nah.
I was like, this shit ain't adding up though. It
You
ain't
trying to
adding
rent
up.
games to me that I already own?
That's why I
Fuck
said
you
this shit ain't
talking
adding
about.
up. It ain't adding up.
This
Nah.
so clean, dog.
Nah, they ain't adding up.
Ooh-wee.
Nah.
That's how I
That's
got
another
that's how I-
situation I had on
That's how I
GRG.
got my first 1,000 on YouTube, dog.
I said, yo, shout out to my boy. Shout out to my boy 100 in the chat. I
Man,
said,
they going crazy in the chat,
Stadia
man.
is going under. And then dudes told us on GRG, they said, yo, you bugging. They got money. I said, they ain't got Microsoft money, and nobody is going to pay for games they already
do.
got the
They do.
fucking cloud stream.
They do got Microsoft, but they just didn't want to.
They do got Microsoft money. The easy way out is cloud gaming. Make a console, bitch, if you're serious. Really get involved.
Hey, this thing was clean though. Like it actually worked.
Just like Luna. Bye,
Nah,
bitch.
not like Luna. Not like Luna.
Something
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
with
I
my
had Luna too. I had Luna too.
Huh? We hear you.
They said something wrong with my camera.
Ain't nothing wrong with your.
Ain't no
I
wrong.
see
I
you.
see
If they,
you.
if I
you
see
look
you,
fine.
they
My
see
camera,
you.
My
That-
camera. Oh, the
No,
bloody leave.
no,
The
no.
bloody leave.
Nah,
I don't know what. No.
Nah, I'm
Bloody-
here. I'm here. I had to
Oh.
step away for a second.
Anyway, yo, listen, man.
Look at that.
Let me
bloody.
shout out.
You know
Hold
what
on,
that is,
hold on.
bloody?
And that the Shield TV?
That's
Yeah.
light skin video shield. That's right. That bad boy.
I
Listen,
know.
first of all,
I know.
hold on. Let me shout the chat out, man. The chat has been absolutely amazing, and we changed the time. We changed the situation. Shout out to Doc, man. Yo, I didn't even know this motherfucker was gonna be here. You are a terrible communicator on Twitter.
Oh, I am. Hey, shout out
He
to
hit
Blaze
me and
4K. He
said-
be telling me that. He said,
Yo,
I'm
he
horrible.
said to me, "Let me. Your show is like 5 or 6 today." I said 6, but see, I was at work eating at Nathan's. I had clams and raw clams and frog legs. You know how I do.
And
Coney
yeah,
Island
he over there
status.
want to be talk about me eating scorpions and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's normal shit I'm eating.
Yeah.
He
Scorpions
yo,
are
bro.
normal too.
No, yeah.
Nah, they not.
Anyway, let me finish. So, Doc, I was supposed to have somebody here because I didn't know if Doc was gonna be here. Scrub is in Texas. Her ex-man's in Texas. Great shout outs.
You ain't let
Doc
me
hit
know
me like,
shit.
yo, your show is today. So I was like, yeah, 6 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But I work today, usually don't work. So I pushed it back to 7. But Doc, man, you have been awesome. Thank you so much. It's my dog. You know, I got a pit, you know, I got animals. You know, I used to have chihuahuas. That's the Puerto Rican life, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican and black, bro. Whatever.
He's a Boricua from
Puerto Rico and black,
Brooklyn.
yeah.
I ain't mad at you.
But shout out to Doc for pulling up, man.
I appreciate you having me on, Puppy.
And I followed you first, cause this internet shit, you can't be trusting these motherfuckers like Sir Bruvian. Ooh, did I say that out loud?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Man, what the fuck is going on with this shit? This shit getting out of hand, man.
Hey.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. We
Oh,
keep it
damn.
gangster here. You know, I'm clowning, but I'm being serious.
Nah, but
So
like,
I followed Doc. I followed Doc for a minute, man. I'm just giving you my little rapport how I saw him. So when he popped in the other week, I said, yeah, it's time to get him here.
Hey yo,
His energy
let's
is
go.
crazy. I see it. I appreciate that. But his time and energy is absolutely amazing. He fits right with us because this shit is shit amazing.
Yeah, look
You
at
know what I'm
that.
saying?
And I ain't gonna let you get away with it. I ain't gonna let you get away with it, Chad. You saw
Give him
about the
$1,000.
official price.
Give him
Read
$1,000.
that. Read that shit. Read that shit. Read that. No. Let the pickle popper pull it.
Go ahead.
Oh
now
shit.
go ahead. You got it.
Oh no, not the
Go ahead,
pickle
go ahead.
popper.
Nah, go ahead. Okay.
Go ahead,
Hey,
bloody.
yo.
Hit that. Get that, bloody.
Let's
Thank
go,
you.
let's
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yo, he getting the plus titties at night. He getting that plus work.
Oh, there's another one?
Yeah.
There's a different
Yeah.
one?
There's another one. Watch this. Watch how
to
she
Spartan
leaves.
661 with that 1999 $20 super chat.
Oh, he flexed.
He like that one.
flexed.
I was like, shout out to you, brother. He said the OG Xbox was made from a PC and the hard drive and the broadband was futuristic. Sony copies Xbox every time. Xbox makes and
RJ46.
paves the way for gaming. The facts are seen and proven. Hang on.
Facts.
While that is facts, they've
Your ass
also
up, music.
Microsoft has themselves been innovative in many different ways, and every other company follows. Who was the first one to make a portable tablet computer? Microsoft, 2001. However, it did not take off. What came 2 years later?
iPad.
iPad. And that.
But hold
that
on,
blew up.
no. You got hold on. Don't go too far. You got to talk about that Windows phone with those tiles.
Well, hang on. That's later.
and the Zoom player. And the
That's
Zoom player.
That's what I was about to
Ooh.
mention. Hang on.
Ooh.
Hang on though. I was like, I will say Apple made the iPod first because they had the fat. But when they started making the slim, I was like, Microsoft came out with the Zune. The Zune introduced music sharing and the first subscription for music for licensing usage, which then was adapted by Apple 2 years later, after the Zune had been discontinued. I was like, I know because I got a custom made one for my birthday. I rocked that nonstop. That was my ish right there.
Damn.
We have seen multiple times Microsoft can anticipate the trends and can jump on something before it takes off.
Yeah,
However, it has proven against them because
Yeah.
sometimes they are
Yeah.
too early.
Too
That
early.
is
Yeah.
the only problem. I was
Yeah.
like,
TV,
but
TV, too early. Everybody wants to be able to watch TV on their consoles. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
nowadays, yes.
Yeah, now, right?
And I honestly wish they would bring it back. Honestly, and they need to bring the Connect back. Fuck that. I'm saying it.
The Connect, yeah, I don't see how the Connect is a problem, especially if you make
I
it
don't know
optional.
how it was a problem.
Yeah,
I
if you
mean,
make it optional, yeah,
hey, now that's what they should have did. They should have made it optional.
yeah.
But for them to just throw it on you, that did drive a lot of people away. They dropped the
I can
ball.
understand. I was like the pushing on it. Yes.
Hey,
I was
Like
you know what's so
even
crazy?
if they would have charged $100
Oh my
for
God,
it,
bro.
it would have been
Bro.
fine.
This is how advanced they was. You remember how people didn't like the fact that the Connect was always on and listening to you? Right?
Yeah.
Today in 2025, you got like 3 different devices that are listening to you all the time.
And you gotta cut the shit off.
No,
And
no,
you
no, no.
gotta cut it
Yeah.
off.
Hold
you
on,
got
hold
your
on.
Alexa, you got your
This-
Google, your phone listening to
Yes.
you, everything
Your
listening to you.
phone. Your
Everything
your
listening
phone
to
is
you.
crazy.
Your camera
Your
on
phone is
constant-
crazy.
No, your
Man,
camera too.
I'm
I
not
was like,
even
everyone be
talking-
Shout out
shouting
to
out
Yo
to your
be in the
FBI
chat.
agent. I was like, I know the CIA be listening to the mass shit we say all
I
the time.
said the thing pops on. I'm not listening to you. Then how the fuck you turn on? I didn't say you call you.
Yeah.
You ever
She
notice when
literally
you say
said,
something
"I'm not
around your
listening to
phone
you."
and you go to Instagram and then it shows you like a feed
Yes,
with
You
something?
see all the ads
listening
and
to
stuff,
you
yeah.
the whole
Yep.
time. Like
Yep.
like watch this. We can say some freaky shit, or let's just say I want some oodles and noodles. You're gonna
Yep.
start saying oodles and noodles and shit, running
Yeah.
down your feed
Yeah.
and shit.
It's crazy.
Like I want
Yo,
some
listen.
curry out.
We got one more topic. Yo,
Okay.
Doc, man, you said you gave us more than an hour.
I know. I gotta start heading out, but I did want to ask y'all one question, please, because you guys are actual console gamers, right? And you guys have been playing on Xbox for generations. I'm gonna assume, right?
Yes.
Did this motherfucker just put us in a bucket?
Yeah, he did.
No.
He said y'all are actually motherfucker. I
Yeah.
play on PC like you do.
Okay. But
I
here-
played on a PC.
Okay. But I want this. Okay. So
I play on a laptop.
All right. So Lemon, you're gonna be able to give me the technical perspective. P-Lump, you're gonna be able to give me the console perspective, and Bloody, you probably gonna be able to merge it all together. Here's my question, and please don't give me no BS answer, okay?
No, I love your hosting.
All right.
I love your hosting.
All
I
right.
love it.
All right, here we go.
Usually it's P Lump.
Here we go. Hey, Chad, feel
Facts.
free to jump in, okay?
Yeah, feel free, Chad.
No
listen,
one-
listen to Doc.
No one has been able to explain to me why exclusives are good for the gamer, except for when they say things like, well, the developer only has to develop for one SKU and that makes it easier. Please explain to me, is that true, or is there a different
All
reason
right,
why it
I'ma
might be
go
good for the
first.
gamer? Okay, go.
I'm gonna go first.
Educate me.
Okay. It's really not an education, bro. It's really the facts. I buy multiple consoles. Like I bought multiple VR headsets for exclusive games. I'm gonna give you a prime example for VR. Deadpool, which I demoed in June, is only gonna be on Oculus Quest 3. I do have the PlayStation VR headset. They're not getting it. I only could play the new Mario Brothers World Racing game on a Switch. Point in date and time, I can play Gears only on Xbox. That shit has changed for them. God of War is the reason I own a PlayStation. So exclusives matter to somebody who purchased multiple systems and ecosystems because it gives you a reason to invest in that platform. You don't be a multi-platform gamer if you're playing Call of Duty or fucking Fortnite because it's on everything. But if you want a specific title in your demographic, you got to get that platform. Now, Microsoft is a software giant. They're doing what they do, but it still matters. They're not giving you their first party shit day and date. And we ain't talking about Outer Worlds and fucking Call of Duty. You're not getting the newest Gears day one. You gotta wait. You're not getting Forza. You gotta wait. So exclusives still are separating the ecosystem. Will it eventually come? How long do you wait? Motherfuckers been talking about Starfield for the last 3 years. You still ain't got it.
Yeah.
We've been playing it. We beat that shit. Got new DLC. We got new fucking vehicles. Where's it at? So if you want to be that guy, you be that guy. But that's the difference. day and date, and ecosystem.
But
So that's what really matters. That's what really
That's what
matters to me,
you.
bro.
Okay, all right, good.
like
good.
my
Good
thing
for you.
is, I'm against exclusives now to a certain degree. I want to break it down as far as I never thought multiplayer should be exclusive or
No,
game of
facts.
service. Single
Right.
player games, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Multiplayer games, that shit should
I'm
be
with you.
everywhere. Because
Yeah.
I feel like that's the real console war right there. Your system or your PS5 versus Xbox, PlayStation versus Xbox. That's how that's the console warring as far as content. But single player games, yeah, it's for the exclusive. Like I want a reason to have this system. But if you're gonna make it for everywhere, I'm going with the powerful system.
Yep.
I'm being honest.
Madness.
But I it do hurt a little bit when even though I'm against it, but
There
to
you go.
see
Be
them
honest.
to see them getting it, I feel a little
No way.
Certain way.
But hold on. What? How do you feel a way about anybody getting their bread?
Now that's different though. Like I said, you got to look at it from a business point of view.
Right.
I gotta get this paper. I'm sorry, y'all. I fuck with y'all, but
Yo-
bills
look,
gotta
And
be paid.
that's where it is.
Now listen.
Hold
But
on.
look,
Let
look,
Bloody
look.
answer it too, man.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good. What
No,
the,
I was like,
what?
P-Lum's finishing up his first.
Yeah,
Is he? Are you drinking live bloody?
yeah. He doing a damn thing.
It's a root beer.
You don't know drunk bloody. We don't need drunk bloody.
This is a root beer, bruh.
Oh, okay. Okay. We good.
This
'Cause
is my
bloody,
sponsor
Nah,
right
though.
here. This
bloody be out of
sponsor.
pocket.
But nah, though, like I'm being honest, y'all. Like at first,
I was already-
I was salty. I ain't gonna lie.
We all was because we grew up on
I
exclusives
was
only.
fucked up. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
But we
But
wasn't
I ain't
Tim
never
Dog.
say I'm
we wasn't
going
Tim Dog
nowhere.
fucked up.
Nah,
we wasn't Tim Dog fucked up.
I ain't never turned my back on them.
Right.
And then I just had to adapt. But like I said, when you look at it at the end of the day, I honestly feel as though multiplayer games or live service games should never been exclusive.
Yeah.
I want a console war. Console war is your blood versus my blood. PlayStation versus Xbox. I don't like us being on the same team. Keep their ass
Okay.
on that team,
Yeah.
and you stay your ass over here.
Let
That's
me
why.
ask you a question, Pete Lump. Do you remember the game that broke down that barrier by mistake, but on purpose?
Call of Duty.
No.
No.
It was Fortnite when Epic turned on the service.
Yeah.
Epic turned on the service and said, "Oh, our bad." I was
Yeah.
like, "Nah, that's
And,
not a
and
mistake."
you know what?
motherfucker."
What
But
caused it-
PlayStation
you know,
was
hang on.
against this shit though.
No,
But-
no. That's not my point. My point was the person, the company that pushed it, Epic
Improved
turned
it.
it on purpose
And
to
they did.
show it's easy to do. PlayStation was against it, but this is not about PlayStation. This is about Epic showing, yeah, it can be done, no problem.
But you also know
Has
why
nothing
they,
to do with
you know,
PlayStation
you
like
know,
that.
Every time
hang
I
on,
try to
hang on.
jump on their neck, you stop me.
You know
No,
why
I'm
they
not
also
stopping
did.
you. I'm
He
telling you
do.
the facts.
He do.
You see
Hang on.
that shit, right?
He
No,
galloping a little bit. He galloping
You
a
got
little bit.
an Xbox objective.
No,
He
I don't.
galloping a
I'm
little
just
bit.
No,
saying.
hang on.
Yes, you do.
Hold on, Bloody,
yes, you
Bloody,
do.
Remember though why
Yes, you
Epic
do.
did that though. Not only did that were they showing that it could be done, they were also
Mm-hmm.
using it to make a case during their whole lawsuit.
Unreal push.
No, this was their
Oh.
lawsuit with Apple and the iStore.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
yes,
were
yes.
they
Yes.
did it as a
It was super intentional.
it was a power play to
Yep.
call out the fact
Yep.
that they had to reveal that PlayStation was charging for those to do crossplay, but they were also
Yeah, that
doing
was
it.
bullshit too. Right.
Hang on, but they did it as a power play to be like, hey, look, we can exist on multiple platforms as it is in multiple
Yep.
storefronts. Why are y'all holding us back and letting us not do our thing?
Right.
They
Yeah.
they did
It
it.
was-
They
it was a
played.
power
They,
move.
they played everyone on it. I was
Yeah.
like, and it
Yeah.
worked out for them. That's the only reason that happened. I was like, it wasn't they were trying to be a good guy. No, they did it as a power play. That's
No,
But-
it wasn't
but-
about a
but
good guy.
Ben
They
is
wanted to
so-
show. They wanted to show that we got the power, and the mother companies, Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation, y'all don't control this shit. This is
But-
our
but that-
service.
but-
we do what we want to
But the
do.
thing
we
is that
also leaving out a big
remember,
player
Xbox and Nintendo Switch were already talking about it at that time and were wanting to do it.
No, I ain't talking
The-
about. I'm talking
Pay
about doing
attention,
it.
dog.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. They were the ones who were kind of pushing for it. The one who didn't want to be included in all that was PlayStation. PlayStation got forced into it
PlayStation
because-
didn't want no parts of it. 'Cause
Yeah,
they wanted.
and
Cause
they-
they,
and
was
they got-
charging,
they-
but they was
out.
charging smaller. Hold on, they was charging to smaller developers 30%
Yep. And
if you make your game
Nobody
crossplay.
including PC.
yeah,
No,
but
PC don't count. PC's a wild west, bro.
they
They're
can't.
the mercenaries.
They
don't
weren't
count.
able to do it.
They
No.
wasn't even paying for online.
Well, they're still not paying for online.
No,
No,
they-
right.
I bloody answer my question though. Why do you care about exclusives, or do you not care about exclusives? Like I don't care about exclusives.
There's a twofold to
Go
this. All right, I was like,
I
I
think games
like
should be
it
everywhere.
and I don't like it.
Okay.
I liked it because when we were coming up, like he said,
Mhm.
this is what we were used to. I was like, the console wars made
Nostalgia.
sense. The console wars made
Yeah.
sense with exclusivity when there was actual content that was unique to each individual
Platform.
console that you
Right.
couldn't see before. No,
Right.
not platform, specifically console, because we got to look at where it came back to.
Well, that's what I
It
mean.
started back. It came back in the 80s when you had Sega and Nintendo,
Sega.
which had very
Shit before them
different
and
consoles.
television, ColecoVision.
And
Hey,
Kick
Kick-
It Out.
Yeah.
I was like Intella, you had Atari, you had Jaguar, all that
Right.
good stuff. But
There was
but
always
ones
exclusive content.
the ones who made that their whole thing was Sega and Nintendo, because
Yeah,
you had
yeah,
at
big
that
boys.
time. I was like, you had the
Streets
the
of
Sega
Rage,
Genesis.
Double Dragon.
I was like, you had the Sega Genesis
Golden
and you
Axe.
had the Super Nintendo. I was like, they
Yup.
were prioritized. And where did you see the big IPs coming from Nintendo at the time? You had Legend of Zelda, you had Super
Mhm.
Mario, you had Metroid, very
Right,
standout
right,
games,
right.
especially the
I was a
OG.
Sega guy.
I was like OG Final Fantasy stuff, right?
had both.
What did Sega do? They came out with their stuff, like he said, Double Dragon. You had Streets of Rage.
Yep.
Bloody,
You had-
bloody always counting the three.
I was like,
Y'all
you can't. I mean, hell, look at Primal Cage.
Kind of
I was
making me
like-
nervous.
I was like, well, it's,
First
it's
of all,
three.
Doc, this is your topic.
I was
Take
like-
over,
I was
you
like,
took
it's
over
a-
the show. Let's go.
I was
Come
like,
on, bloody.
it's a habit. I was like, the thing about it, right, is that
Nigga, I
that's
don't
where
know.
the exclusivities came into, and then of course you had PlayStation when they were trying to do their deal with Nintendo. That fell through. They said, all right, you know what, we're gonna do our own thing and show you up. They did that, and it took off from there. Xbox came in. We grew up on exclusives. I was like, because they were
Yeah.
standout ways to get us invested into a
Get
platform.
the shit out of me grabbing that dog.
The thing about it now is that some of the exclusives are eventually going to come to other platforms, because like you said, a lot of these exclusives are sometimes third-party deals. I was like,
Yep.
and they're the
That's
smaller
that money
developers.
has shit.
They're smaller developers that need the money, that take a bag out front to help with funding.
Yeah.
But then once they get as much as they can, I was like, what's the point of keeping it there? Look, look, like you brought up earlier, Black Myth Wukong. I was like, they paid for whatever bag that they got from Sony for the console exclusivity
Facts.
for a year, and then
They did.
on the to the day when it was a year exactly old, where did it come to?
yeah. They finally
Money
figured
has-
out.
But bloody,
Money
let me-
has-
bloody, hold on,
money
hold on,
has-
bloody, yo, bloody. Let me ask you a question.
Hold on,
So
he
you're
ain't
not,
got
you're
his
not, so you're
number.
not
Hold
for
on.
exclusivity anymore. You're like
No,
me.
but
No,
hold-
because
I'm
because
confused.
I was like, I'm
No,
not
No,
for
hold on.
exclusivity
I got a
because-
question for him because this is important. Listen, bloody.
Yeah,
Phil Spencer came out. We had this conversation.
yes, we did. We had many conversations.
He said, "Listen to me. Pete.
Phil Spencer's a liar. He a liar.
I'm gonna say this,
Just 4 games. That
If
hurt
it was
my soul.
about
At that time.
that hurt my soul.
but hold on, hold on.
At
If
that
it's,
time.
first of all, he say
Only places where
P-
Game Pass is available.
P-
That's a lie.
yeah, he says PR situations.
No,
but
no,
I'm gonna say
no,
this.
no. That's a lie.
But yo, Doc, hold on. He said this. We know when we getting this game. That is not a patch. Because a patch can be fixed tomorrow, today, or next
He
week.
did say that. He did
Yeah.
say
He
that.
said
Oh my
we
God!
know
Yes, the
when we get in
fuck
this
he
game.
did.
You
He
see,
did
you
say
see,
that.
P
P
Lump,
Lump,
that's
you
why you
remember?
need to
He
let
did
your
say
brother
that.
Lemon talk.
That's right. He did say that.
and that's
He said
that's
that.
the key, because
And it came a year exactly to the date
And he
later.
said, he said there's things we can't talk about.
We can't
Yeah,
talk
he
about
did say
other
that.
partners' deals.
what does he say? He said we cannot comment on any
On other
potential.
people's
Yup.
deals.
Yes.
No, he didn't say
Yes.
on others. He said we cannot comment on any other potential reasoning on why
Yep.
this may not become
Yep.
because he
They
knows
knew
it's a
when they
deal.
was getting it.
He
They
knows
knew when they
it's a
was
deal,
getting it.
And
but
he
he
sat
can't say
there.
it. He
He
can't
sat
say
there
it.
and let them slander the Series S.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
this
yo,
generation
and
of
that's
Series
what
S
and that's what
catching
kills
strays
me.
like crazy.
Yo, Doc, that's what kills me.
That's
It's
the
not
problem.
that it's not that it's his fault,
Ah,
right? It's not his
no,
fault.
no,
No,
it's his
hold
fault.
on.
That's right.
No,
Get him, get him. That's right.
nah.
It's his fault. Yeah. If
He
you
can't
kept the
control
ship,
another.
Wait
He
a
never.
minute,
He
wait a
can't
minute, wait a minute, wait a
control.
minute.
you'd have kept
Wait a
the
minute.
ship. You get the
No,
smoke.
because you done opened up a can of worms right there. Because
The devs
I never looked at it from
some
that point of view.
That's right. Tell him.
Because you don't
No, he
listen.
don't
the
listen.
dev.
You're not gonna talk
I was like the
like
fact.
that.
Hang on.
He
All right,
don't
hang on,
listen.
hang on. Let me bring it back.
Peter took
Because
off his
and
glasses.
that's
Yeah.
the
Hey,
problem.
Peter, do
That's
the
the
three.
problem.
Do the three.
Hang on. No, that's the problem on why
He
I don't
can
approve
with
of
that three
exclusives
shit,
anymore.
nigga.
Because a lot of these games,
With the
these
Illuminati. Yeah.
devs and everything else. No, look at this. Hang on. I'm gonna bring something to you right now, right? That's why a lot of
Cállate la
these small
boca.
devs, I was like, are proving themselves wrong every time when they speak out on this stuff, or when
Right.
with these media sites or these ignorant content creators run with anything.
Yeah.
Because what do they
Yeah.
say? Oh, the Series S is the reason why that game won't come out anytime
Facts.
soon. They said the same thing to Baldur's
Facts.
Gate 3. And what did the
That might
devs
be-
themselves,
that might be-
what did the devs themselves say? It is not the hardware. We just haven't had enough time with it. And what ended up happening?
They made a better game.
The Series S ended up improving and giving them the
Yes.
capabilities
Yes,
to
it
add
did. Yes, it
features
did.
that they did
Yes,
not
it did.
have.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's facts.
So
He not
that
lying.
is why. That is
I
why
give you a
these
three.
when
I give you a
people
three for that one. You're right.
when people say exclusivities are the reason these third-party developers are going only to a single company that are like, oh, it's because the fact that they offer something better. It's like, no, it's because they're offering them enough money that they're
Yeah.
taking it.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
it's
we
not
know
any
that.
other reason because
Yeah.
look at
It's
Stellar
money.
Blade. I stand out for Stellar Blade because the Shift Up devs are very talented, though they started out on mobile, and this is their first big project. When they announced it, when it was still Project Eve, because I actually pay attention, unlike half these people out here, is that it was
Talk that
announced
shit.
for all platforms because they wanted it to be multi-platform. What happened?
And Sony came and money
approached
had
them.
that
Yeah,
shit.
they came with the money hat, and they said, hey, if you put it only on our console, we'll give you a little bit to help to cover all the costs. Who's going to turn down whenever you're helping to cover a majority cost when you're making a brand new project for more than one platform? Guess what? They already made enough money off of whatever they may have gotten from them, as well as
But
few
that's
people.
why I'm making these bitches wait too, though.
And that's the thing. But the thing is that sometimes when they make the wait too long, they lose any potential momentum, and that's the problem.
What I said.
And that's
you want to
why
make me wait? I'm gonna wait till that shit go on sale.
And that's why
Facts.
multiplayer games and especially online focus has to be more consistent. Because we talked about
It gotta
Helldivers
be.
2. We talked about Helldivers 2. It's great, it's fun, it's enjoyable. But you know where PlayStation messed up with that? Was because of the fact that after the first couple months when it was doing really well, what did they do? They required PlayStation.
Introduce PSN.
They've introduced
Yep.
PSN, and what happened?
Yeah.
Ooh,
People
you
on
the
Steam.
PC gamer
People
said,
on
hell
Steam.
no.
It
Pe-
did.
No,
It
people
killed
on
PC gamers
Steam.
said, hell
They
no.
said no. The reason they said
But
hell
see, they're
no.
not used to that. They're not used to that.
No,
That's
it's
why.
not. No,
But hold
they
on,
are-
bloody. Hold on. Let me say. Hold on. Let me say this.
Bloody.
This is why when they had when
Oh, he got a
when
two now.
Game
He got
Pass
two.
when Game Pass went up 30% on PC, I was stunned because the only thing they pay for on PC is games like Final Fantasy 14. Those RPGs, the World of Warcraft, where you gotta
Yeah.
pay subscription.
Yeah,
they
MMOs,
don't really
MMOs.
pay. They don't really pay nothing else. So to see Game Pass go up 30 to 48% on PC was absolutely amazing. But continue, bloody.
and that's where it's coming down to because
What
when
the
they introduced it on PSN to Steam and as a requirement,
What are you
not
talking
as an option, as a requirement, that killed the momentum because why? PSN was not available in a majority of other countries.
176.
So because of that, those gamers got locked out of the game. So they cut down their
Which is
own
fucked up.
community. They cut down their
Fuck
own
they
community.
money
And
up.
here's the thing. They kept
is
it
fucked
like
up.
that for months. They didn't
Months.
reverse it
Yup.
immediately. It was
I remember.
months.
Yeah.
But
I
hold
was
on,
like-
you know why? Because
remember
Sony
that
don't
shit, right?
Hold on. Sony does not understand the PC life.
And
PC
they do not. They
a
have
different ball game.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they've also released unoptimized broken games multiple
have.
times. And and PC gamers will
Yep.
only give you so many chances.
Yep.
If
But
you
listen,
do
man.
if you do it inconsistently, that's why. I was like, so the thing is that exclusivity is at this point, we're moving to a point where everything is hyper connected. Everything is built a certain way. Yes, these ecosystems are going to exist. Xbox is going to exist. PlayStation is going to exist. But the thing is that exclusives are only going to go so far nowadays because of the fact that you're minimizing the money and revenue that you can bring in.
Facts.
I was like, so the thing is, they're going to have to open up. Microsoft already see it with Xbox. PlayStation is starting to see it. I was like, the thing is that you can keep your incentives to stay in your ecosystem, but you're gonna have to share and put your stuff on more platforms if you want to sustain in this world.
Okay.
I gotta head out though, fellas. I gotta start heading out.
But hold on. Let me say one thing before you go. What the fuck has Microsoft truly gave Sony? Yo, Doc, before you go, I want you to hit this. They gave a 90-year-old game in Gears.
Sure.
Out pre-ordered.
Yeah.
Death Stranding 2 and Yote.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones, they got
They got Indiana Jones.
They got
but
the
Indiana
hold on. Let me finish because he has to
I
go.
know.
Hold on. Pentiment. We didn't even fuck with that.
They gave it to them at 60 frames too.
I was like, Pentiment was it.
We got Sea of Thieves, whatever the 4 was, right?
They're getting Hellblade 2 as well.
Okay, listen to me.
Sea of Thieves, and they also got what's it called?
The
music game.
And
What was the first 4
they're getting
games?
Flight Simulator VR too.
No,
they're getting dirty with it. Let's not do that. They're getting dirty with it. Nah, they're getting dirty with it. They're getting dirty with it. Why they have
They got
VR?
Gears.
Why they give them
They
VR?
got Flight Simulator.
Hold
They
on.
got
Listen.
They got Halo.
Hold on.
Guys, hang on.
This is my point, Doc. How old is Halo Evolved? 25 years?
It don't matter.
Hold on.
Yeah, it does.
You ain't getting nothing modern.
We talking
You
about
bought
they get VR Flight Simulator. We don't even
But
have
Flight
it.
Simulator,
No.
that's
We don't got a
PC
VR
thing.
headset either.
Yeah, and Flight Simulator started with PC.
No. Yeah, that's years old. But what I'm saying is, they're bragging about getting old Microsoft shit because they had no access.
I mean, they brag about getting old PlayStation.
Okay,
stuff too. They've been bragging about getting old games.
you got
Well,
Call of
PlayStation
Duty.
play-
You got Call of Duty. You got Psychonauts, which was they all was already multi-plat.
I was like,
You
and
got
that's
Outer
the thing with
Worlds.
Psychonauts. Remember that
Outer
was also
Worlds
Kickstarter.
already multi-plat. Technically, what modern game besides Indiana Jones have they gave to the platform, PlayStation platform?
Forza
Only
Horizon
Hi-Fi
5.
No, that shit
Grounded.
old.
Grounded.
Nope. They didn't get that to them day one. They waited.
Well, they've
They
waited
had
for
to wait.
everything. They waited for everything.
No. The only game they got day and date was Indiana Jones.
They didn't get
They
Indiana
didn't
Jones.
get Indiana
day
Jones
and
day
date.
and date.
They
No.
gave that a
Oh.
6
No,
months.
they didn't get
they
it.
did.
They got it
That
for
was 6 months.
Oh,
No, yeah.
okay.
They didn't get
So
nothing day
why
and
should we be complaining when they not even getting that shit day one? You gotta wait.
I mean, it was
And
no
they not getting a new Forza day and date.
and it
Oh.
was no different. Hang on, it
No,
was
they
no
not,
different. It was no
This-
different.
You see what I'm
than
saying?
when
Yo, Doc, but hold on.
Destiny 2?
This for Doc, because he
we had
gotta
to wait
go.
for content on the
Hold on,
Xbox
let Doc
side
answer.
from the
Doc.
PC.
But yeah,
No,
what
but
did
this
they
is for
get?
Doc because he gotta go.
No.
Yo, Doc, man.
Yeah, that's something
What?
to think about, ain't it?
What are we really beefing about if you gotta play the waiting game? When are we getting Starfield?
No, it's the
When are
same.
we
And they
getting
still
this?
ain't got
I'm gonna
Starfield.
tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Right?
That's why we
Eagle,
talking.
Eagle.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's simple, right? I want to play Ghost of Yote, but
Okay.
I don't want to buy it on the PlayStation 5 because I know that it's coming to PC. Ghost of Tsushima's on PC.
But when?
I know.
But
Wait.
when?
Let me finish.
Okay.
So
okay.
I know it's coming. So the same analogy can be used as a PlayStation owner. A PlayStation owner now is looking at the Xbox console, and if they ever had an inkling, if there was ever anything over there that they were like, "Damn, I might want to play that," Now they know, like, oh, eventually it'll come over here. And in the meanwhile, I'll play these third-party games. I'll play the PlayStation 1 or 2 games a year, whatever. But I know that eventually Xbox is gonna put everything over here because they've already put Halo, Gears, and Forza on this console. The same way that PC gamers right now are looking at a PS6, and I can tell you, there's no
They
need
still
for me
ain't
to buy a
got Fable.
PlayStation because the biggest PlayStation franchises are on PC. That's freaking God of War, your favorite game. Both of them are on PC. Horizon, both of them on PC. Uncharted on PC. What else you want to mention?
Spider-Man.
on PC. Spider-Man on
Right,
PC.
right.
Returnal on PC.
Which-
Helldivers on
which-
PC. So
Which
the whole
is
thing
they didn't do-
also
wait, hold on.
Xbox.
Hold on.
Oh,
hold
which is also on Xbox. That's how you end it. That's right. Which is also on Xbox. That's right. And it's gonna be on the next Xbox. He right. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Petty
He
Murphy.
ain't lying. That's the way you end that, baby.
Hey, yo, Stanley makes
All
a
right,
good point.
no,
So you buy
hold
a-
on, bloody,
buying
hold
a
on,
PlayStation to
hold
wait
on.
for Xbox games now.
The same way it's
Bloody,
buy a
hold on.
PC to wait for PlayStation games sometimes.
Yo, Doc, man.
The same thing.
Pleasure to have you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Pleasure to have you. Fucking energy's amazing. Fucking amazing.
I'll be
That's
happy.
my brother.
Y'all
You my
make
brother
sure
for
y'all
life.
have y'all ass on my show Tuesday. Both of y'all.
Yo,
All three of y'all.
stop that cheap plug, motherfucker.
What time's your stuff, P-Lump? Just let me
He
know.
said
I'll try to
nobody
hop on.
time, nigga.
6:15 Eastern Standard Time.
All right. I'll try to hop. If I don't hop, you said Tuesdays and Thursday, right?
No,
He's in
for
Central,
Tuesday
though.
and
He's in
Friday.
Central.
Tuesday
Yeah,
and
he's in
Friday.
Central.
Bet.
Eastern
Yeah,
Standard
listen.
Time.
All right, I'm
Yo,
on Central Time.
Oh, don't worry, we be on for hours.
All right, bet.
So you just jump in that motherfucker.
Infinity and beyond.
Yes. To infinity and beyond, bitches.
But yo, thanks
All right.
for having me on, man.
Can I?
appreciate it, man.
First of all, hold on, Doc. Yo, P Lump, let me talk, nigga. This is my
Go
show.
ahead, go ahead. You right. I ain't even do nothing, son.
Yeah, you did. Cheap plug, motherfucker. Anyway, yo, Doc, man. The next time you on, you 1,000% welcome here. Before the show, I saw your energy. Thank you. Thank you for being a real one who you are on camera and off.
Appreciate
Okay? That is I didn't even know you knew HARGEET. I called in HARGEET as a backup because part of my team not here. HARGEET is my personal friend in real life.
Yeah.
You know, that's my brother, man. I need you to come out to these events. We got you. We're gonna make sure you get plugged, put you in the right circles. You are one of the most amazing dudes that do content.
Oh, I appreciate that, brother.
I'm doing straight glades. I don't give a fuck what y'all say in the chat.
Yeah,
Because
you
I
been
respect this
featured on
dude.
my show.
No. Right. Because I respect this dude. And yo, P Lump, I told him, yo, P Lump, before you got here, I gave you flowers.
Yeah.
You understand?
he did,
You my brother.
Yeah,
I really fuck. When I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them.
I like
So
Tony
he's
the
a-
Pony.
Tony, your favorite homie.
Yeah.
So
That's
to
my
see,
favorite
to see,
homie.
to see his energy, yo. If I was a sucker, I would record the before scenes. Yo, he came in here like, yo, we gonna do this. We gonna be hype, yeah. That is the energy I fuck with because we are tri-state dudes.
Yeah.
So I respect you, bro. Let them know where they can find you. The next time you here, we doing a character spotlight. I want to know your gaming history because I don't know it. I want to know it. I want to know how it started. But listen, man, you're welcome here anytime, and I'm gonna shoot you another invite, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. That's for anybody. Bloody. I don't know if you got a show as well. Like, you shoot me invites if I can't make it that first time, don't give up on me. Like anybody will tell you.
Right.
Like
Everybody
Facebook
got life shit, right?
Yeah, he be saying, "Yeah, I'm the hardest person to get on a podcast, especially on the weekend too." Today it just worked out. I told
Thank
Lemon,
you.
kids went to a pumpkin patch and stuff. And,
Right.
And an old lady said she would take them, so I told her, no, let me hop on this. I didn't hop on last Saturday, whatever. But yeah, I
Thank you,
appreciate
bro.
it, man. I appreciate the invite, and yeah, I enjoy this. I like doing this, so thank you so much for having me on, man. Hey,
Absolutely.
Bloody. Hey, you a good sport too. That's another thing too, right? Like I'm a poke fun. I'm gonna do what it is. I see people in the chat like I'm trying to make this engaging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to
Facts.
be.
That's
What's
you
the
said
point of
earlier.
watching a show if
Facts.
it's boring or whatever, right? So
Right. We're not
shout
doing
out
that
to the
shit
chat
here.
for hopping on and everything, and then P Lump with your energy, and yeah, sometimes you hop on shows, and if the energy is right, everything flows. If the energy is not right, then it feels weird. But I had a lot of fun, man. So I appreciate that. Thank y'all all, man.
Nah, man, thank you for being a good sport and coming on with us.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, y'all have a good
It's
one.
always a pleasure
Yeah,
to see
bro.
another bot.
That's right. That's right. Remember, me and you are the only real ones. The one got a Fisher
Yeah.
Price hammer, the other one got a
Nah,
PS5
trust me.
Pro.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I got some ponies on my show too. Trust me.
All right, fellas.
Wait a minute. Legendary said 108 Dragons TV super chat. What are you talking about? Like, you know what, Yobi? You my little brother, and I love you. I know you in real life. Sometimes when you text shit, I don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Like, what are you talking about? 108 Dragons TV super chat. I don't even know what you talking about. Did I miss a super chat? You supposed to say, yo, you missed a super chat and just name the name. I don't even know what you talking about. Yo, P. Lizzy, man.
I didn't see one that we missed. I think.
Yeah, I ain't see one either. I don't know what the.
Oh, he
this
sent
dude
one. That's
talking about.
why. All right. Yobi with
Okay.
the $5 super holla saying peace, love, life. Stadia had the worst launch lineup in history. The lineup was games we already bought and played. F Stadia. It's a Mandela effect. F them.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
yeah, they
damn.
did try to play with us though. That's why I said, nah, I don't
But
think I'm gonna fuck with them.
Yobi, let me say this for the record. You are Captain Correcto. You want to tell people, I don't hear the chat. The resolution is low. Yo, Lemon, I don't see what's going on. Everybody don't see what you see, bro. And you gotta be descriptive with your tweets. Just don't tweet my phone while we live, because you did that before. And you know what? Yobi is my brother in real life. Y'all seen him live on my channel. But sometimes when you tweet something in the chat or text something in the chat, let me say tweet, text. I don't know what the fuck we going on. Because I'm doing 100 things. I got multiple cameras working, 3 different screens, 2 different computers, lights, drinks, cigars. We
I be trying to tell people that they don't
Yo,
understand.
it's not easy work. So when you say things, you gotta say, Lemon, you missed my super chat. This is what I said. I will say it because of what you typed, not because of what I seen. Because it moves. You know, we had a lot of people in here. And yo, shout out to Doc. It was super interactive, which I am very humble for that. Thank everybody for coming out, pulling up. And you know, I always try to bring people that brings the great work.
I appreciate you slide me in the door.
Yo, bro, but you should have texted me. You put that shit in the super chat. I'm like, why would you do that?
Oh, damn. He said, save your breath. He don't want to hear it.
Whatever. Fuck Yobi at this point. But I'm like, why would you super chat? I said, yo, you. First of all, P Lump,
I
like
wanted
what
to
I
get
tell
on
you.
here and talk my
First
shit.
of all, you always welcomed here.
Yes, sir.
You have my personal phone number. Don't put that in the super chat, motherfucker. You can super chat and say, yo, Lemon, I text you. I'll read that before you say, yo, I ain't getting no invite. Like, what are we doing? You my brother. I always got your back. Ask this motherfucker.
Nah, I understand.
I've never faulted from who I am. I'm always the same person. But anyway, chat, y'all been awesome, man. Yo, listen, we gonna do our outros. Go
The
fuck
show
with
over?
my boy. It's over. You came in late, but we're gonna talk about that P Lump hour. Ooh. Ooh.
He's got that pickle power. No Diddy.
What
So,
the fuck they
P
saying
Lump,
in the
man.
chat,
Tell them where they can find you. He said,
Oh,
so
they
emotional,
man,
damn it.
they already know where I'm at, man. Y'all, if y'all
Big
don't know,
B!
you're gonna find
Yo,
out
listen.
each and every Tuesday at 6:15.
Nah, you got more shows than that. Yeah.
Look, I'm about to say each and every Friday at 6:15, and I already told y'all I'm doing a subathon. You never know when I'm gonna
Subathon?
pop up. Hell yeah,
He
I
said
need
a
them subs.
subathon.
I need them subs. They trying to blackball
Shit,
me.
we need those subs, motherfucker.
They trying to blackball the boy. Shit, they can't stand me on YouTube. But
That ain't facts.
Shit.
Yo, Lotto Grizz. Is that Grizz?
Yeah, that's Grizz. That's Grizz.
Shout out to Grizz, man. Shout out to Grizz. Yo, come holla at Grizz. Spider-Man face, motherfucker.
Hey,
So,
but no.
you done with your outro?
Hey, yeah, man. I mean, I ain't making no noise today, man. This your show. You enjoy it.
No, it's our show because without y'all, couldn't be no me.
Oh,
Without
well,
this
fuck
chat.
it. Let me
Without
take
this
over
chat.
this. Hey, we ain't going nowhere. We going to infinity and beyond, bitches. Got him.
No, we not.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We ain't going nowhere.
Somebody clean up an L6. This motherfucker's bugging. Yo, bloody man, my brother from another mother. Yo, listen, man, you gotta breathe.
I do breathe.
Nah, you
Hey,
didn't
yeah,
breathe tonight. You and Doc was.
Yeah, boy.
I wanted. Yo, listen, but you know what's crazy? Doc stayed way longer than he was supposed to.
Yeah.
So I didn't give a fuck. When we have guests, breathe. Breathe. Let the guests get off. You here every week. But anyway, shout out to you, shout out to Coon, shout out to the little dragon. Where can they find you? What you got coming up next? And yeah, don't call me and say, what we doing for the Game Awards? Motherfucker, what you doing? What's your plans?
Motherfucker,
Don't
that's why I'm
smile.
trying to make plans.
Nah, you don't need my plans to be your plans. You tell me what you want to do and let me be the plus one.
We talk about
it's
that
your
after.
time to hold me down for these events.
You the one who gets into the Game Awards, not me. You the one with the plug.
Yeah, I just want him to say that, Pete Lump. I'm Petty Murphy.
I was like, listen. I was like,
You like that, Pete Lump?
I will plug you everywhere else. Pause. Hold up.
No, I told you we don't know the venue, and when I know, you know. That's what I said.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Bloody.
Bloody ain't gonna hit you up. He don't even like you.
Nah, I know.
That's a lot.
Yo, listen, Bloody, where can they find you, man? What you got coming up next? When you next streaming, man? What Scorpion you gonna eat on camera?
I am gonna be planning on doing that, but that's gonna be for charity, and I'm looking at possibly doing it next month.
All the time. All the time. I donate, but I always,
you know, when I'm trying to be like, hey, yo, give me money. I was like, it's for me.
Yo, look, Pete Lump, when he do a lot of charity events for handicapped people, autism people, or shit like that. Bloody does that. But he had a $20 donation, and he was gonna eat the scorpion. That was like, I don't know if it was barbecued or seasoned.
Nah, it was dehydrated.
And I said this. I gave up the $20. I said, don't eat that on camera. I don't need to see that.
I want to see it. Fuck that.
No. But I'm telling you what I did.
I think they have a
take
clip
the
of
20. It. I said, do not. No, don't show that. I'm gonna block it.
I'm sending it to you.
You got it.
No.
I have to look. I got you.
That boy crazy. But anyway, tell them where they can find you, bro, and what you got coming up next.
Yes. So, for those who don't know who I am, I'm Bloody Nux, aka the God the Gamer here, and the Mad Dragon. You can find me on all platforms. You can find me over here on YouTube. You can also find me on Twitch. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. All at
that
Bloody
boy
Nux.
is magically delicious.
I was like KNUX on all platforms. I was like, hey man, I was like, I'm a leprechaun. I'm tiny as shit. I was like, hey, look, the only thing I'm missing is
Bloody
the red hair.
is magically delicious.
Actually, no, that's shit. No, I did have red hair, so I was a leprechaun for a little bit. You know what?
Yeah, he was.
He
was, son.
Hey, hey, listen, when I was in New York, I was giving those ladies the shillelagh, if you know what I'm talking about.
You know what? When my boy came in New York, he was the talk of the town, man. That boy was on fire. Yeah. Up in here, you don't talk that shit, we on fire.
No, but I was like, they can find me on all platforms. They can find me over on YouTube, Twitch. They can also find me on Instagram and on Twitter. All at Bloody Nux, KNUX. I stream 4 to 5 times a week. Right now, it's a little bit slow. I was like, I'm doing about 3. I was like, I do it every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday. Mm-hmm. I will be live later tonight. It is horror month, so I've been doing a lot of the demos that have come out on Steam and other places. So for all my RE and Silent Hill fans out there, I was like, I have a couple demos I'm gonna be showing off for games that are coming out, and 2 of them are from very close friends of mine because I'm friends with some of these indie devs because I out here talking and making friends with people, unlike some of these people. But yeah, if y'all want to check that out,
magically delicious.
I was like, I got some other stuff that is sponsored coming up here soon. I was like, I got games I'm gonna be playing for y'all that was sent to me.
Little ass leprechaun.
Like, if y'all want to see all that, make sure y'all tune in. I was like, so yes, I was like, I got all that. So I live stream all the time. I was like, and I am working on some other things. So if y'all want to catch all that good stuff, Make sure y'all tune on in.
Bloody,
Usually it's
your
nighttime.
outro is like
Damn.
5 damn minutes.
Yo, I was
What
going to
the
say
fuck?
breathe, bloody.
Like,
I
damn.
text him
Y'all
during the
kept
show, yo, bro.
interrupting me, so I had to restart. 'cause I
Not
was losing my thought.
y'all. The fuck.
You never stop. Yo, listen, he doesn't hear nobody when he start talking. I
don't.
text this motherfucker doing the show like, I got 2 guests that gotta leave.
Listen.
Yo, hold on. First of all, I pushed my show back an hour because I worked today.
Yeah.
Doc told me he was taking his kids, doing the pumpkin shit.
Yeah, pumpkin
I said,
pie.
you know what? I'm gonna push it back to 7 o'clock, and I know you can't stay. And he still stayed way longer than that.
Nah, he did.
Shout out to Doc.
Stay to the end
Shout
of
out
the
to
show.
Doc. I had somebody else come on the show. I said, yo, I gotta fit you in next week because I don't like it too crowded, right? But I did say, after they leave, you can come through. You good. Just like you did. When you say, I ain't get no invite, don't super chat no more, motherfucker. Just text my phone. You my brother. don't put me on blast, motherfucker.
Hey, my little brother just brought that joint too.
Which one? What?
The goddamn white one. He just showed it to me and they're setting it up. I'm helping.
Good. As long as he in the ballpark, it don't matter. Xbox don't give a fuck which one you buy. Just support the platform. But anyway, we done with the outros?
Yup.
Bloody, are you finished? Shit.
I've been finished.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
don't do.
You sure?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
he got the atomic outros. Listen, man.
Hey, so
This
I just wanted to ask him one question. Is it a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Is it? Because that motherfucking
listen.
outro was the truth.
Yeah, you bloody got
There's a
bloody
pot of gold, just
that-
like there's a shillelagh up your ass.
Wait.
Anyway, listen, man. You already know what it is. It's Dragon's Den. I bring you good content. I bring you good content creators. I bring you people's great opinions, and we have fun here, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what we do, man. I appreciate you. Love these dudes here.
Shout out to the chat, man.
Lump, man. It's lump_P, right?
Yeah.
Okay, lump_P. You already know bloody shit in the chat, man. Go follow these dudes. We amazing, man. Doc Dog, thank you. Of course, HARGEET, thank you. We out here, man. We out here bringing you good gaming news. We not bringing you no bullshit. We know on some Crossfire shit. We know on some Tim Dog shit. We know on some D-Bitch shit. We just give you the facts.
Yeah, this was a good ass show, son.
Hell
No, I
yeah.
appreciate your bro. I try to give people to work, and I want to grow. Hit that like and subscribe button. Support the channel.
If y'all been here this whole time and y'all haven't hit that like button, what are y'all doing, people? Come
Yo,
on,
listen.
we entertaining. Enjoy
Facts.
it.
Hit that like you try to hit
Oh,
your chick from
damn,
the
I
back.
been hit it.
So, stay focused and let's do what we do, man. I appreciate everybody. Of course, like and subscribe. But you know what? We out here, man. I'm going to see you on the next one. You already know what it is. Like I always say, bring your game and not your sorry-ass name. Bars! And those are the facts.